Watch it. I am. If you look in the Discord, I got Ash with it. Anyways, all Waddle Dees, or as we like to call it in the industry, all Woofle Dees. Whole waffles. Ban me? No. Woofle D, but 300 of them. True. Alex. Also, hi Jay. Hi bestie. Butcher spelling of Waddle Dee? True, it is. That is indeed a fun fact. Anyways, not much is changing from 80% right now, because there's nothing to really do in this stage. There are no Waddle Dees to save yet. Bergie, so fucking true. What do you mean you get Kirby, the best state? True. Holy shit, bandana Waddle Dee. Oh my god. Holy shit, holy shit. This is huge. Anyways, chat, time to not get world record. Please eat now. Eat or I will cry. So true. We bully with love. Also true. No way, Jake playing Super Smash Brother? Nice snipe. No way, Alex playing Super Smash Brother? God, my movement. Not a lot. Cause 8-9 hours, by the way. Join. I'm in the middle of a speed run. I don't think I can join right now. Wait, actually, no, wait, I wanted this. Yes, yes, it is 10 to 20 minutes. But, you see, I have a skill issue. Cope. True. Listen, if you guys want me to be with in your Smash Bros, just join call. Just join call. SMH. It's easy it's easier. I'm crying.
I didn't see you were in Discord call.
Hi, Jake.
Hello.
The Hey Boy Blue.
You should all be ready for Wednesday for the coveted 10-hour Woofle stream.
Even though I've already done a 12-hour stream.
Use your prime now.
True.
Use your prime now.
Alright, that's all of them. That's all the D's.
What do you mean I didn't grab?
Alright, and I got first try turtle skip.
Let's
Skip,
go.
skip?
Yeah. This is the skip that skips turtle skip. And wait till you learn about turtle skip, or thurdle.
Thurdle. I love Thurdle.
Thurdle.
Thurdle's so good.
It's like Wordle.
Thurdle does sound like a Wordle spin-off or whatever. There's a Kirby. Yeah, I keep seeing that trend on Twitter.
What?
I want to try Kirby Hurdle, but
Kirby Hurdle.
I'm lazy. Anyways, we've saved 9 Waddle Dees, only 291 more to go.
Motherfucker. Oh no.
Anyways, I have no idea if I'm even gonna finish this run, because I have no idea how long this is going to take. Like, you know, obviously I started around, like, you know, 7 or 8 o'clock, you know?
Yeah.
So if this takes 4 hours, then, you know, that'd be midnight. So I'm not sure.
I don't have work tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm just not sure if I'd want this to go into midnight.
That's fair.
Wait, are you doing your 100% right now?
No, I'm doing all Waddle Dees. 100%'s
Okay.
on Wednesday. Wait, what? I mean, really, like, going to be live tomorrow? Yeah.
I just caused brain damage.
What?
to
No idea.
Give me a second, Jake. I have to do something really quick.
Anyway, good luck on Woofle D's. All Woofle D's nuts.
Hi, Ash. How'd you enjoy that ban?
Oh, it was great. It was an amazing experience. Seeing you can request an unban request at 15 minutes. I enjoyed it.
POV, you are Blue M, Little M.
Okay, that's cold.
True, but you know.
That's not accurate. He waited the 15 minutes
Yeah.
and then submitted it. Instead, it'll say your ban request was rejected. Anyway, go ahead.
Thank you. How's it, Ash? How does it feel no longer having ACMR? Probably left. Whatever. Anyways, chat, I hope you like hearing Kirby say E. Thank you for the good luck, Jack.
Hi, Joomfy.
I've honestly considered it. It's just, you know, all the mixes you have to do.
Wait, doesn't getting all Waddle Dees mean you have to do all the bosses
Yep.
damage lists? Hey, good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, it does not include 20 health. It's safe file 100%, not true 100%. No way, more Waddle Dees?
Oh my god, that's like the category you're running.
I know. But yeah, anyway, running all Waddle Dees is gonna be good practice for Hundo. Everybody gangsta till we miss a D. Everybody gangsta till I spend 50 minutes on Clawley no hit.
Oh, okay.
Can't wait for the incoming Snowgrave jokes in approximately 15 minutes. Wait, I didn't mean what? Well, this respawns, so. Okay, aiming. You know what's really funny? You know what's really fucking funny? When I was doing my practice run earlier today, I got Silly Dillo no hit first try.
Woofle. I mean this in the nicest way possible. Go touch grass. I didn't know that was his actual name, Silly Dillo.
Oh no, yeah, that's his actual name.
Did I not hit you?
I don't know, I'm not complaining.
Alright, time for the hardest part of World 1. In this very room. Finishing this puzzle before my fire despawns. Oh my god, I did it. This is the first time I've ever been able to do that.
This is the run. This is the run.
In all of my practice, I've never been able to finish this puzzle before fire despawned. Because, you know, I have an aiming issue.
My streamer.
E! Car.
Kirby.
Kirby.
Copy is the worst. It's the best. Yeah, that's true. When they make a fucking copy ability that copies enemies' abilities. Okay, yeah, the last
Isn't
one
that
is
just Kirby?
Yeah. Back to you like it's a good thing. Yeah. I mean, it is a good thing in Milky Way Wishes. Yeah, like what QB said. It's a good thing in Milky Way Wishes.
Oh my god, that hit.
But even then, I don't use it in Milky Way Wishes, even though it's like the first ability I pick up because I know where the secret planet is. Chat, you just got a Lival mauled. Holy shit, it's a car. Is that in a car reference? True. I've already beaten Superstar Ultra True Arena. I did that a few weeks ago. Hammer, of course. What other ability is there?
We're good.
Hammer good. Alright, chat, remember, we're going in the Bergie.
Bergie?
We're going in the Bergie door. Do you still have to beat Triple Deluxe and Robobot? Those are the only true arena. Well, also, yeah, also Return Dreamland. Those are the true arenas I haven't beaten. Anyways, yeah, unfortunately, Frosty Quick Kill is just not possible.
Don't ask me. I'm asking the same questions.
You say that like I have friends.
Oh, okay. I see
I
how
meant
it is.
friends in real life, but you know.
Well, we could have been IRL friends. We'll be IRL friends soon.
True. Jake, hit me up when you're in town.
Will do. Absolutely. Watch out for the Hey Boy Boo Wolfly co-stream IRL.
Okay.
IRL stream?
Yo, nice damage boost. Can always use Dolphin? I have Dolphin. That's what I've been playing Return to Dreamland on recently. First you got, and as of now, I've actually
damn it.
gotten to the final boss in every single True Arena. I recently got to, Robobot's final boss in the True Arena for the first time. Ow.
How did I not hit you? Oh, okay. This is a watch.
Alright, I gotta remember the donut at the top here. And then we get to our first roadblock, a boss fight. This is why I'm excited for Hundo, because I can just save boss no hits until later when I have good abilities. I didn't even make it that far into the fight. I was still on the shooter. I was still on the shooter part. I made it all the way to the third phase on the shoot part. I didn't even go inside. But I mean, considering that was like my first attempt at the Robobot True Arena in like years, that was pretty impressive. Anyways, guys, I think I had 17 Waddle Dees. No way I had 17 Waddle. Did you use Amiibo? Yeah. Because I had like a smart usage of my Amiibo, because I only have the Kirby Amiibo and the Meta Knight Amiibo for Maximum Tomatoes. So, I just use my, I use my Meta Knight Amiibo for the Maximum Tomato, in the second mini boss rush, because, there's a Bonkers there. So I just got rid of my ability immediately, and then re-swallowed Hammer. Anyway, who's ready to get fucked over by no hits? Because Gormondo is either I get it or I don't. Yo, Stratton with the rate of 9.
Wait, hold on, let me shout him out.
Also, say hi to Kirby chat, and also say hi to the Raiders.
You want to talk about that, Alex?
No.
Also, Liam, thank you for the follow.
Why? I knew you were doing down. I don't know why you rolled.
Anyway, I need to focus right now, actually, because I'm in the middle of trying to no-hit this. But thank you for the raid, Tran. How was your stream?
Oh, okay. Hi, Bethany.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth. Oh my god. Oh, first try.
Monkey.
Let's go.
Alright, first try monkey. There's one, that's one out of, well, actually 1 out of 7 no-hits, because Twin Frosties, but I just fucking mix crash for that. How good is your mix? I'm somewhat consistent at it. It's an easy tell because I know the mix roulette is hammer crash fire, so I just look for hammer. Because usually clicking it on hammer, by the time I click it, it rotates over the crash.
Today's stream is sponsored by Give Over Your Primes.
Oh my god, that's so true. Luckily, that crash mix is the only required mix. Technically, it's not required, but A, it saves a lot of time, and B, it just makes the no-hit free.
Bacon PB Smash Brothers, yes, no?
Already at it.
We're already smashing.
You know
They
what I
already
mean.
smashing. Oh my god, Strat is playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
The answer is yes, Strat.
Today's stream is sponsored
Give
by chat.
streamer money.
True.
Okay. If I have to.
Subscribe for such great emotes as
Woofle D and Woofle
Woofle
W.
D.
There we go. That's oh.
Okay, there we go. I did it.
Yo, thank you, Strat, for the 100 bits.
The honest amount. God, it is so good to finally just get to use Spotify like this. Makes me happy, makes me smile. Alright, hold on, Bethany. Rooker wanted me to, like, follow him on here. Don't know why. Search.
Oh.
But he never said what his Spotify was. It's so silly. So silly.
Alright,
I don't know how to get punished by that.
alright, gotta crack open some nuts, chat.
Nut. Remember, chat, that's smart. That was in an Alton Brown video about chunky peanut butter, and it's one of my favorite screenshots of all time. It's just a plain white background with black text on it, just saying "nut smart."
And a good thing about this category is that I don't have to do bonkers skip because I need hammer for a hidden D. So I don't have to fucking have a heart attack over that skip every time I do this. Anyway, we gotta ditch fire for a bit. These fucking glunks.
What the fuck? That hit me?
Yeah.
Shit.
E.
E.
Hammer good.
Amber good.
Bergie. Bergie.
Can we get some burgies?
Nice
Ignore
burgie.
Not
that.
like that. Not like that.
Ignore that.
Burgie.
Burgie.
I'm sorry, sleeping a woofy.
Just cause I know it's
Hey,
gonna be
Woomfy,
the
what is it, Joomfy?
Joomfy? Who the fuck is Joomfy?
Jack.
new character unlocked.
Can you mess up so great so I don't have to get in action anymore? I'll find a way.
Just because I know it's gonna be like the center of attention for my rage, I get a fuck Pikachu spam in the chat, please.
No, but we can
Or
spam
just-
Fat Pikachu.
True. That's good enough. Because
No.
this is new Pikachu, which sucks.
We spam Fat Pikachu so we can remind you of the good Pikachu.
I
Yeah.
do the good
Oh.
old times.
Fucked up. Lag.
Copian.
Anyway, I find it funny that despite 100% sounding like it would be the harder category, the any percent portion of 100% is actually like one of the easier ones, just because you have so much more you can work with since you can upgrade abilities. It's just longer.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that platform.
I love Yoshi's story.
Love Yoshi's story.
I love Amori.
I love Mori.
Hey, speedrun.com moderators, fact of the day. Did you know that in Super Smash Bros. Melee on the stage Dreamland, the platforms are actually not the same length, and one of them is also slightly higher than the other?
Wow.
I just fucking SD'd again.
Why did I?
It's okay. It's just a warm up. It's just a warm up.
Goddamn! Now I'm thinking about the fucking Kirby's Avalanche clip of Squishy.
What?
It's a fucking clip of Kirby's Avalanche, or it's just like the squishy stage, and it's just like a computer voice that just says "squishy" at the start of the stage, and it's really funny. It's right up there with Bronto Burt from the same game.
Oh, not one.
Squishy.
Oh, PB. Oh, Jake.
How is the Smash Brothers going?
Terrible.
Jake is winning. Jake is no longer winning. Well, Jake is
Damn.
winning by percentage. And PB is playing the worst character in the game. Which is skinny Pikachu. Disgusting, right?
Yeah. Imagine not playing Fat Pikachu.
If I could, I would.
Sure. You just play Pichu instead. Be based. If you're gonna play Pikachu, be based and at least go Pichu.
I didn't think that was gonna do that.
I didn't either.
Squishy.
Nope. Fuck, I didn't have a jump.
Hold a sec, I need to email something real quick.
Or anyways, chat, the reign of Hammer has ended. It's now time for Drill!
No, hammer good.
I can't believe the Rutger has fucking aired me. The Dutch bastard. Just wanted to know his Spotify. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Hi, Cobalt.
Yeah.
Hi, Amelia.
Hi, Amelia.
Yeah, I meant Amelia. I just got reaction.
You're fine. Don't worry. Takes a while. I get it.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
I'm already active now.
Anyways, how are you doing, Amelia?
I'm showered and, for once, calm and clear-headed, so that's nice.
Nice. And you got here before Sex Cat.
True. But yes, I think I'm, at least for now, done with the excessive horny jokes, so you're welcome for that, I guess.
Huge.
Hey, wait,
But
you
if
said
you
you
like them,
showered?
I'm
Oh
sorry
man,
that
oh
you-
man, I'm sorry. It's you know, Jake and them are playing Smash Bros right now, so like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing. That's why I'm playing bad right
Get
now. I took a
ratioed.
shower before this.
I love how just that one island gives you 2 Waddle Dees for just because it can.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you
Anyways,
try
yeah, this run's
How
been
you
going so
doing?
far. I got a no-hit Gormondo first try.
Holy fuck, nice.
So just having one boss be a first try no-hit is already what I wanted out of this run.
Yeah, howdy Bethany, how you doing? Been a while, huh?
Okay, ready.
Dude.
I need to return a work note because of the COVID. So I had to email my healthcare provider and be like, "So can I get one of those?"
What?
Apparently, according
Good
to
luck, Wolf. Well, thank you for the good luck, Pansini. I'm definitely going to need it for some boss fights. You know,
not
honestly,
us,
I
but
think
just
me doing a practice run earlier
stick it
definitely
from-
helped a lot.
You-
Because I haven't had to reference the route guide for this yet. Which I mean, like, you know, you're like, what route? You kind of collect everything, you know? But, you know. Well, A, that helped me practice boss no-hits, you know?
I am doing Java homework that I really should have done before this, but frankly, I'm good at it. It should be fine.
That's fine.
Honestly, you have no idea how fun it is for me to say that I am good at coding, because it is something that I have kind of always wanted to be at least somewhat good at. And while I can't say that I'm like a professional, I'm doing well for my point in the class. Although that might just be because I'm one of the only people that actually uses Java DOC comments.
I see.
Like, documentation's important, people.
Imagine you forget a
Imagine
single
you
Waddle
forget a
Dee in this
single.
cat. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it'd
no.
be pretty obvious just because, you know, you can just look at the stage symbol, and then also, you know, just, like, pay attention at the end of the stage.
You kind of need to pay attention for the whole speedrun, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know what I mean, though. Because, like, you know, the end of the stage, like, you know, normally you'll just be, like, mashing, you're probably just mashing A most of the time to get past the menu. So you might not actually be paying attention.
Fair enough.
Anyways, hey, it's time for Snowgrave in just a minute. Snowgrave, just a minute away.
Well then, proceed.
Ah.
You may have knocked my ability out of me, but it literally doesn't matter because I have to grab ice here anyways.
Optimal ability lost. Let's fucking go.
Alright.
Yeah, it's just part of the minute.
True.
Watch what happens when I cast a spell I don't know.
The fuck is that damage? It's a tier 1 ability.
Yeah, this is just an ice moment.
I can see what you mean by ice cheese now. Jesus. This is just disgusting.
Snowgrave.
And I'm guessing you... Yeah, thought so.
Squish it.
So, how many hyperspace jumps are we up to in this game?
No idea with hammer space jumps. Snowgrave.
No, but I know that we have hammer space jumps and apparently fire space jumps or whatever the hell
And
it was.
there's one with ice and There was one other ability. I just can't remember what.
There needs to be one with sword, or it's not a fun glitch. The glitch is only good if it can be done with sword. Otherwise, it's like B tier at best. I'm not biased at all.
Oh, I just got greedy.
That was
I
such a
got
good
greedy.
Bruh, I'm getting fucking bounced off the walls.
Isn't that kind of like the point of a wall, to make sure that if you try to go through it, it bounces you off?
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, it's fucking me over. Like, I'm just... There we go, Jesus Christ.
Kirby wants in.
No. Sorry.
Hear that? Answer's no.
Fortunate.
I believe the term for this is ratio.
Okay, just making sure. Just checking my data.
The term for this is exclamation point shiny, where I get successful.
Sure.
Wait.
Oh.
There we go.
84%. Oh, yeah.
Yes, baby.
I'm feeling very rat jam today.
Yeah, that's my shiny Rattata that's now gone for the ages.
Oh yeah, true. But did you get to Gardenia?
I got up to Eterna City without any deaths, and I was like, you know what, this is a good place to end it. I'm not going for Rotom.
Yeah,
that's how
don't do
you.
that.
That's how you lost.
Yeah, I lost.
Yeah,
halfway
it got
through
an
the
Omni.
Rotom.
The Rotom got an Omni.
What are these combos being done on me, bro?
Rotom as a Pokemon has always just kind of appealed to me, and given my affinity for machinery, it's not that big a surprise why, in hindsight.
Rotomus.
Rotomus.
Rotomus Woofley.
Give me some time. Give me like an hour in Photoshop, and I can make that happen.
Based. Theoretically, if I remembered how my digital art class went, I could probably do it myself, but I don't remember how my digital art class went because I'm pretty sure that's pretty much when I had fully checked out of everything. But that's okay. I'm doing better now, and I never need those skills again.
Oh, what? Oh.
This isn't Pokemon, thank you, Perry.
That's Bedavis.
That's not Perry, that's Davis.
That's Davis. You know what? They're both Urple. And like similar in username size.
What the
No,
fuck was that,
one
Strat?
of them's Orphle, the other is Lean. Get it right.
True.
I love Lean.
I love lean.
Yeah, no, but Davis is definitely lean instead of Urple.
There it is.
You see, Bedavis even Bedavis agrees.
I am lean, true.
Oh, that was me.
All Waddle Dees saved.
It was you, PB. What do you mean?
I was confused. I thought I was in Shield.
You know, it's so hard sometimes just being so fucking attractive and wonderful and amazing.
That's so true.
So true, Leafy. Yo, Jigglypuff looking weird.
Yeah, this is actually a Jigglypuff 2.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Gen 9 Jigglypuff. Let's fucking go.
I was trying to remember if we had the region name for Scarlet and Violet.
So was I.
Yeah, it's Bingus.
Called Pain. Derived from Spain.
It's called Pequeno.
Anyway, I must regretfully inform you that we are now getting rid of Tornado.
F's in chat for all my tornado stands out there.
PB, how did you get that off? Fucking Pikachu.
I'm dead. The knee. The knee.
Oh my goodness. Just gets better every time. Oh, I suck. What'd that mouth do? E-bomb. E-bombs.
Alright, and then I take ice. Snowgrave. Snowgrave.
Nice. Could be.
Before you're doing it wrong. It's actually Snorgrave.
Snorgrave bitchless.
That's really funny, actually.
There's just one thing I wish happened. I wish you could ice skate on the water with the ice ability.
You can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
10 out of 10 game. I
It
thought
was
you
a
could
9
just
out
play
of
it
10 because of
normal.
fishing, but now it's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you'll see it you'll see it in a bit, and then about 2 rooms from now.
God damn.
Okay. Okay. Relax. I'm just.
You know, maybe I've just gotten better at Falcon within like a day.
I'm just a small
So
rat.
you've gotten better at Stompney?
Nope.
Oh wait, Jake, can you see stream right now?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, look at this.
I'm sorry, Davis. I tapped into stream, and the
Oh,
first thing
hell
I see
yeah,
is
let's
Kirby
go.
flashlight. What the fuck?
Oh, I forgot we were looking at. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can.
Shit, I didn't know what to do there.
Alright.
Squisher.
For sure.
Squisher.
Out of the various mouthful modes, I feel like stare is one of the least necessary ones.
But
you
it's
know?
also the funniest. You can become a stairs.
Fucking grab, fuck's sake.
I didn't think that was gonna grab.
Man,
Okay,
Mori's
but
so
shout
great.
out-
I wish stairs were real.
But like, shoutouts to vending machine mouthful Kirby, the successor to Fridge Kirby.
From Kirby 64.
Yeah, you have no idea how happy it makes me that they basically made a spiritual successor to a fucking fridge.
No!
Oh, I did run into it. Yes, that is me. I ran into it. Yeah, it's me.
They really just made the same puzzle, just like twice. For
Yes.
2 different Waddlebees. Huh. No, he does not, but Davis.
You know,
Frankly,
honestly,
I
I
think
wanna,
that's
I
kinda
honestly, I wanna rename my Scale the Cement Summit Split to Snowgrave. Just because literally part of this route is freezing a bird with ice.
You could.
Because that's
do that.
literally a requirement for a Waddle Dee.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh well. I mean, I needed to be no ability for a lowland wispy woods anyway. I literally almost just forgot it was named Tropic Woods.
Sounds
I get the
about right,
joke.
yeah.
I get the joke. I get the joke.
Kiss the homies? Nope. They just high five now. I can't believe it. You know, it's just the tragic fall of society. You know.
Yeah.
This is the liberal America. These are.
The
This is
America
Joe.
was
This is
liberal.
this is Joe Biden's America.
You millennial leftists who never lived a single day under nuclear threat can now. Fuck.
Jake.
Fuck.
Jake, just pineapple.
Did you just make a squeak?
Also, nice split. Nice split.
Did you just squeak like a rubber duck?
I heard it, but I
You
have
make
no idea
me-
who it was from.
These are Captain Falcon's nipples.
I am going to assume that it was from Jake, because that's the funniest answer.
All right, chat.
Let's just assume as well.
It's time for roadblock number 2.
Watch this.
No, cancelled. I cancelled yours out. Watch this. Shit.
What was that?
He wins.
What's happening? Oh.
He
I
wins.
believe this is called getting outplayed.
All
Hold
about timing.
Oh yeah, Amelia, you also know
You still
you
saying?
know the like cutscene skip with Tropic Woods.
Yeah,
Apparently that's in world record.
Alright, well,
that
I'm ready.
means you have to do it. It's optimal, streamer. Streamer.
Oh, there we
Streamer,
go.
it's optimal. You have to do it.
No.
Also, Stratton, I appear to have somehow doubled your roll thing.
Yeah, because I clicked it twice.
Oh, those coconuts actually do a lot of damage.
Let's
Yeah, they count
not
as I think they
this.
count as a double star.
Either that or Tropic Woods does not have as much
Can't believe you got saved like that.
because this thing just seems to be taking a lot of damage in general. I fully expected this fight to take a little longer than it looks like it's going to take.
I mean, I could just get bopped and have this take even longer because then I have to restart.
True. But let's not think about that.
Bruh, that was just poorly timed.
Oh, okay.
Maybe just ruins everything. What can I say?
I like how Tropic Woods putting up defenses also provides you with projectiles to shoot it with. It's like, you had one job, and that job was don't give Kirby things to murder you with. And somehow, even in trying to defend yourself, you failed. You know?
I'm scared.
Can we not with this?
There we go. Hopefully that didn't put me over the time limit.
I
Timer?
mean, like, oh, though.
Yeah.
I can't tell because I don't have a segment timer because I forgot to split the last segment.
Oh no.
Nope, I got it.
Hey,
Kirby the blueprint.
I'm so glad that our friend Alphilin is always going to be here to tell us if we miss those. Right?
Shit.
Alright,
Just
anyway,
look
so far,
into
I
it.
first tried both bosses, however, Sex Cat.
Sex Cat the hardest boss for the run, or that would probably be Forgo DDD, I imagine.
I mean, Forgo DDD, kinda is hard. You just kinda gotta, like, just be a bit better with your spacing. In practice, Chlorline took me the longest. But that was also just because I
So,
got.
Sex
That's also
Cat's the
just
hardest.
because I got lucky and first tried Silly Dillo.
I was going to make a transbian joke about Sex Cat being hard, but I feel like there's some that are just too easy, you know?
Be patient, Elfin, and wait 2 days for your moment. Yeah, come on, Elfin, at least wait until Wednesday. That's when I'll get the blueprints. That's when the blueprints will become important. Oh, I just want to say, my favorite part about the true ending category for this game is that there's one last Elfilin blueprints moment right before the end of the run. Because you skip the
Oh.
you skip the Morpho Knight blueprint.
True. Oh lord.
Prodigy Waddle Dee!
Side note, the fact that you don't pick up Morpho Knight Sword is homophobia.
Well, I mean, it's literally like 10 seconds before the run ends.
Okay, but if you pick it up, it can't lose that much time, right? Right?
Sure.
No, but seriously, what's the time save on,
I know the
dodging
main
the
time
thing?
save for blueprints is that in some cases you are forced back to Waddle Dee Town after bosses so the game can tell you that you got new blueprints.
But that's irrelevant for true ending, right?
Yeah, I think in that case it's just like one is just slightly faster, And True Ending isn't even that optimized, so
So you could totally pick up Morpho Knight Sword and still get world record.
Yeah.
Got it. A part of me wonders if like you could test that though, just to see which one's faster. It would
yeah. I know
It's just
I
a
know it like
wicked-
like I know normally it's faster just because of I know normally it's faster just because you need to just like it's just extra cutscenes in Waddle Dee Town.
Wouldn't it take about the same amount of time? Because in either case, you have a little text box cutscene thing.
Yeah, I think the thing is Alpha Lens is skippable. Like you could skip through the dialogue. And while with
They
the
should make it-
blueprint, you have to wait for the whole jingle to play.
Oh,
They should let you skip those.
oh god, who did this to me? Woofle, how do I cure this?
What?
Hold on. How do I cure this disease? Help.
What disease?
The Ash Mike the disease. I got Krish. This is awesome.
I'm crying.
Welsh.
I'm stuck in the mud. I'm literally stuck in the mud.
You're lost in the sauce.
Homophobia?
Did you fucking see that combo?
Yeah, no, we saw it. You lost half your health in one go.
Yep.
So, you can space jump with fire, right?
Yeah, not volcano fire specifically though. It's only normal fire and dragon fire that have the properties needed.
That is bizarre.
I mean, it makes sense with dragon fire because you actually get a small burst of height at the end of it.
It's a shame there's no sword that does that. Yes, I'm still on this. I want there to be a sword space jump. If only because it would be hilarious for Morpho Knight Sword to be able to do literally everything in the game. Because then I could go back to making it does your taxes, it does your laundry.
Yeah, I
it
mean, I
takes
will
out the
say,
trash.
like, the only thing right now, there is still, like, people have been running unofficial New Game Plus categories for this game.
Yeah.
What's unofficial New Game Plus?
Basically, they just have a completed save file and they just beat every single stage using with evolved copy abilities. It's supposed to sort of mimic the New Game Plus from the demo, where you could play through the stages, but all the copy abilities were evolved. But like, there's no actual feature like that in the main game, because there doesn't need to be, technically. Although I would like an actual New Game Plus where like you can start the game over with like no Waddle Dees, but all your copy abilities are at whatever they were upgraded on your old file.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be really fun.
But I'm guessing the unofficial speedruns use what? Masked hammer, toy hammer?
I
Morpho
don't
sword?
know. I actually don't know. I just know it is a thing that people run. And like, I've heard like it's pretty interesting because like, you have way more abilities to
What
work
the
with
fuck?
now. And like some that have better movement than they would have at like, I know like probably Morpho Knight Sword is used for in some boss fights whenever it's available.
Yeah, I can imagine. Morpho Knight Sword basically goes, hey, that's a fun rest of the game you have there.
Alright, so yeah, just add the D over
that
here.
just goes.
Anyways, I have horrible news. Unfortunately, we can't really do many mouthful mode skips. Woofle, what is it, Bedavis? I can't believe
don't
the
reach it.
category that involves grabbing everything doesn't let me skip the game.
No, but Davis, we do not have 47 billion so that you can buy Twitter before Elon Musk gets a chance. Sadly, the
Okay,
Muskrat
but
is
would
going
you
to get
take a
his
shit
grubby
for
paws.
46
Yeah, I saw that-
quadrillion dollars?
I still can't believe. How does somebody have just that much money?
You don't understand. This is the man who said that if he was given a $6 billion plan to solve world hunger, he would. He was given one by the UN, and then he didn't do it. And instead, he decided to buy Twitter because he got cucked by a trans woman. I'm right, and that's the worst
Yeah,
part.
Morphodite Sword is used in Ultimate Cup Z for 100% just because it's like the fastest ability you have access to. Because the actual fastest ability is a maxed out Toy Hammer. But obviously, you know, you don't have the rare stones and money for that in 100%.
Like, why did it have to be
The fact that
behind me?
maxed out Toy Hammer is faster actually makes sense.
Yeah, because
But I feel
its
like
whole
for-
purpose is that it has faster attacking speed, but like, you know, it's just
But
base
hammer
attack.
power.
Yeah. But you know, like, you know, if you don't upgrade it, then it gets outclassed in damage by the later hammer upgrades, which are like slightly slower but do way more damage.
Wet Kirby.
But I can imagine that like the Morphonite Sword is probably still better for casual, just because Morphonite Sword is frankly not
Yeah.
okay.
Like I have in my casual save, I have a maxed out toy hammer because I tried doing Meta Knight Cup, and it's really hard to get that stuff fast.
So what I'm hearing is that Morphonite Sword would be more consistent and thus more used anyway, right?
Yeah, it's just way slower.
How
Like-
much slower could it be?
My fastest time with Morpho Knight Sword and Meta Knight Cup was about 2.5 minutes. My fastest time with Toy Hammer is just over a minute.
What the hell?
Yeah. Amelia, just go to the Meta Knight Cup page on SRC and just watch the world record. You will understand immediately. Buffs or no buffs, you know.
How powerful can this fucking squishy, squeaky toy be?
Glitchless.
Come on.
You aren't allowed to use the glitches for the cups anyway. They banned it for Meta Knight Cup.
What are the glitches?
Going in from behind to access a 10-second Meta Knight Cup where you only do one fight.
Why the fuck is there a 19-second time for Meta Knight Cup?
Is that buffs or no buffs?
Buffs. No
Okay.
buffs is 21 seconds.
Yeah, that makes
by the
sense.
same person. What the hell?
Some of it, I know some involves grinding out RNG for your first opponent to use Crash on, and then pray that hammer is in the next room.
Okay, so no buffs Ultimate Cup is is 2 minutes and 360 milliseconds, while buffs is 1 minute 15 440. Why is Ultimate Cup Z clearable in 3.5 minutes without buffs? Why is it clearable in 2.5 with them?
Toy hammer is just that fucking
In
busted.
wild mode. In wild mode.
Well, I mean, there's no damage value differences in wild mode.
I was behind you.
Okay, but that means they had less to work with.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't matter when you finish every fight in like 10 seconds. Seriously, just fucking
This is a
watch.
sin.
Just fucking watch it, Amelia. Just like watch it. You'll understand. It's crazy.
Meta Knight Cup.
Like watch no buffs specifically, because like I don't know how different things look in buff with buffs. Anyways, watch this. I know you're supposed to use a bomb here to do bomb bowling, but you know, I can just do this. I can just ignore that puzzle and just
Level design.
yes.
We know.
Unfortunately, I have to use bombs in this room.
Imagine needing bombs in the bomb room. Okay, so Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Meta Knight Cup, 21 seconds. Why is this a 6-minute video? No, 7 minutes. Why is it 7 minutes for a 21
Oh,
second
so
round?
close.
Probably
have to
because
buy all the
21
buffs.
seconds is in-game time. So you know, it
Oh.
doesn't count like when the timer's paused from like cutscenes or in between.
Yeah, that makes sense. Get crashed. Instantly evaporates Tropic Woods down to 1 HP, allowing you to spawn in Bandana Waddle Dee to get further ahead and defeat Tropic Woods faster, because apparently Bandana D doesn't go back as far and appears closer to Tropic Woods. Picking up Crash for the second boss.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of RNG manip involved with this. Or not even manip, just praying for RNG.
This is Gorimondo. He's fucking dead. Literally instantly.
Right, lads, coming up.
Who designed this game?
That was the most British thing you said. All right, lads.
It's just when I saw both of you literally running next to each other on my ass, I was like, alright, let's chill. You can stop.
Alright, lads. Let's go fetch us a bit of
Careful.
water.
Before you better watch yourself.
You want
Okay.
some Nando's?
Why did he hammer space jump into the air? Oh my god, you can space jump
Jake.
out of the Coliseum waiting room and come back, and the abilities are different.
Oh, that's smart. That's a smart way to try and get the abilities you want.
Sub 50, let's go.
And
You
he's
say.
literally abusing pause buffer. Oh my god.
Yeah, and
Literally
now do you know
frame
why the
perfect
video is
kill.
like 6 minutes long?
7 for
Well,
no
7,
buffs.
but yeah.
Literally killed.
And you know
one
what? Like, a lot of these
fraction.
strats are different than like 2 weeks ago when I was first trying to do Meta Knight Cup. Oh my god, Waddle D Kirby, so true, Masterful 40. Hollow Knight. Masterful Hollow Knight.
Lean monkey.
Lean monkey.
Hi, Rowan. Hi, Rowan!
Hello.
Howdy, Rowan. Hope you're doing well. He just keeps hammer space jumping whenever he doesn't get crash.
Oh, my fault.
And these abilities...
And now he has Morpho Sword.
Yep.
And he one-shot Florina with Morpho Sword.
Like, these are way different than when I was learning it, although that makes sense, because, you know, I was learning it right when Hammer Space Jump was discovered.
This is disgusting.
Has he fought Clawroline yet? Or, like, they, or whatever?
Whoever they are, they're about to fight Clawroline.
Okay, because I know
They have 15 seconds on the in-game timer. And they got Crash.
Wow.
This is gonna
So I
be
know-
a slaughter.
It's weird, because, like, I know Toy Hammer Strats was just like... Oh, wait, hold on. Ban. Tactical time loss.
God damn it.
You know,
I swear to God,
goodbye,
I've banned
college
every
friends,
word
you
from
or
that
something, whoever
sentence.
the fuck you are, or you can give me money.
DB failed.
They just find a way.
Yeah, Amelia. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, obviously before Hammer Space Jump just allowed you to change the abilities for free. It was all just Toy Hammer, and then, like, Crash for, like, the first one.
This dude's throwing themselves off the edge repeatedly, and I don't know why. Get down to like
There
they died in the main central area.
Wait, yeah, wait. What happens if you die?
It respawns you.
Ah.
And they proceeded to single-handedly bring Meta Knight to 1 HP the moment that he spawned by using a fully charged Toy Hammer. And then, the moment he did his phase transition, smacked him once and he died.
Yep, that's Meta Knight skip.
Meta Knight skip? That wasn't a skip, that
Well, I
was
mean,
just
it's
fucking
specifically
mugging.
called that just because it skips the long part of Phase 2 where he's in the air and stuff and you can't hit him.
Yeah. Well, it also skipped the entirety of Phase 1.
Well, yeah, well, that's just from damage output. But yeah, I mean, like, how I saw it was, like, you know, Clawroline, like, you literally just fucking, like, bop her with, like, tactically charged hammers, and then, like, you just whack her before she even goes up in the air for Phase 2.
Well, Clawroline has the same strat as Tropic Woods in World Record, where you manip via Hammer Space Jump to get Crash, and then bring her down to 1 hit point.
Oh.
And when she's at 1 hit point, you smack her with Bandana Waddle Dee in the second player slot. And yes, the run uses 2-player. Hey! Don't
Sex
say
cat?
ew to the sex cat.
Sex
Sex cat
cat.
is gold. Well, not fully. Partially.
Hated.
My goals are weird. Humanity is overrated anyway. Not that humanity isn't cool, but still, you get my point. Not my goals. Gender is funny sometimes.
Oh.
Hey, Stratton, I think you got ratio.
Bop, bop,
That isn't a
Fuck.
ratio.
bop, 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 ba-da, bop. Da 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 da
Thank
da
you.
da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Why did it roll for you when I typed shiny?
Because you got ratioed.
That is not how that works.
Yeah, it is.
Watch this.
I literally have that banned. Oh my god, that's so annoying.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Mela, bruh, coochie.
Don't go in there.
And the sliders all the way to the max for the chest and the thighs. I mean, you aren't wrong, to be fair.
Yep, it's still here.
Of course, it never goes.
There is a reason she is called Sex Cat in this community.
And by this community, I mean like Tippy. That's just why I started saying sex cat. There's like, obviously I've been watching Tippy's runs for 100% because, I need pointers.
My god.
When I actually first found her streams, I was like, hey, this looks like a fun little gay trans place to show up, and this was before she was out.
Oh, wow.
And
When did she come out?
yeah. A while back.
Because I only
Like,
knew
before
about,
the
I only
game
learned about Tippy from Kirby, really.
Yeah, no.
Like, I guarantee you I've probably seen Tippy's emotes before. But,
Yeah, she's doing some Pokemon runs, I think. She's great. That's my point.
and I know Ash recognized her from Mario Odyssey.
Oh, the glowy things are called Ghost Gordos.
Yeah.
Neat. That makes sense.
Yeah, we learned that
I
in the
genuinely like how they're designed.
I
you know?
remember when I first saw them, I was like, I knew they were Gordos, but I was just like, dark matter, Ugh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dark matter,
I didn't even realize we started.
dark thing
But
with
yeah,
singular eyeball. That's a dark matter reference. Yeah, Tippy's really funny.
Still, note to self, do not clock the eggs.
Anyways. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da.
I will admit, I'm actually not the biggest fan of Floraline's design in total, but
Yeah,
And
it does look a
again,
little off-putting for like specifically Kirby design standards.
yeah.
Can you recover from that?
It's
No,
literally
no,
fucked.
I know, Rowan.
That's
Trust me, I'm aware.
so
I'm not referring to
unfair.
you.
I wasn't paying. Did I foot-sole you, Jake?
no. He just simply took the ledge, and Donkey Kong happened.
Donkey Kong!
I buffered an air dodge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Seeing the thing tick up slowly like that is so satisfying. You know? She did 100% runs of Pokemon Legends Arceus. You know that?
Yeah, because I saw her SRC page. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah.
She's just ridiculous, I swear.
Oh, so she just has brain rot. Got it. Yes,
Don't we all have
speed-
brain rot?
This
Speedrunner
coming
brain
from
rot.
the only other runner other than Woofledy of Trekabar TPE. Just say.
Ah.
But how long was the run? I think she got like sub 10?
Yeah, it was like 9 something.
Which is terrifying. Imagine being able to 100% complete the Pokedex and get the shiny charm and everything in 10 hours.
I have gay brain rot.
We know you have gay brain rot. I also have gay brain rot. You're in good company.
Alright, chat, we gotta beat this in 5 seconds. I don't know if we can do it. It looks a little hard. Wow, 2 seconds.
Or how?
I love. Isn't there a hell room in here if you get a really bad time?
It's specifically like 85 seconds or something like that.
Which is hilarious because they're just like, hey.
Well, I think it's
wanna
also
fight in hell
because, like,
room? Good luck.
that number is also has, like, some specific meaning for Hal.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't be that if it didn't.
I was
Oh,
told.
86.
I
Thank
was
you,
I was
Tyler.
1 off. Wow.
I'm just vibing to Taxi Man right now.
You have it in your own ear.
Yeah.
No, I'm just raw dogging my inner thoughts.
I didn't do that. I'm
Huh?
going to stop playing Smash, actually. Still be here.
ID F86.
So it's Fecto Forgo and Fecto El Phyllis, but not Forgo El Phyllis, right?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. Andy, here we are. AR, all recruits. Brain rot.
ARE, all recruits extended? I'm sorry. When's Snowgrave Max recruits, huh?
That's a category extension.
Seriously?
I think.
Nice.
Yeah. Snowgrave all possible recruits.
I know that, like, most
Oh.
of them are impossible, but which ones are
Oh,
possible?
actually, with glitches, you can get all but Vero.
Holy shit!
1.09 moment.
That means you don't have to kill the kitties. Yay!
Yeah, it's literally because of 1.09, because you can,
You can just skip everything.
yeah. I think it's just because of a specific save wrong warp. You die to the first Vero, do the puzzle. So, like, you know, do the switch puzzle in the, like, few rooms later. And then you,
No
And-
ambu? Oh, you can't get ambulance either?
in 1.09, I'm talking about, like, a 1.09 glitched. Not, whatever current one is. But why can't you get ambu? I'm trying to think of where you... So I know you can't get Vero because you have to go back to freeze the first Vero.
Ambulance only starts spawning once you get Noel, right? And if
Yeah.
you are doing Snowgrave,
Okay, anyways,
you
time for
can't
funny...
really go back, right?
Time for fun... Yeah. I'm just trying to think of where you would... Oh, wait, I guess that does make sense, because you can't actually do a fight to, spare, because that automatically fully aborts Snowgrave. I guess that makes sense. Because you have to basically not do any encounters going into, Birdley. Because sparing any encounters automatically... Anyways. Also, wait, hold on. Alright, time for hell.
I love firearms. Okay, Claraline's, like, outfit. Why didn't she just keep that on? Imagine her fighting in that. That would improve the design. I'm just gonna say it. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, fuck.
You can't, because I'm right. Oh, that's neat.
No, I shouldn't have gotten punished. No.
What on earth are you
I mistimed my
We're
dodge.
playing Smash.
I try to suck and cuck Jake, but Jake just down smashed me.
Monkey.
Anyways, yeah, this is hell.
Does this game run at 60?
What, Kirby?
Yeah.
I think it's like Star Allies, where the game itself is 30 and menus are 60.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because when you went through the exit screen, it looked clean.
Yeah. So the gameplay I think is at 30 and then menus are 60, what like Star Allies. That makes sense, Jack. That actually does make sense. I mistimed my jump. That one always fucks with me up. Can't go back to freeze. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't consider that. So yeah, can you see why this one took me so long to get in practice? There's just a lot of stupid shit that can happen. Sometimes the round it's all round 1. It's all round 2 is really fucking easy. Like phase 1, it's just you just gotta pray for good. You just gotta pray the AI gives you something good.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, I puffed. I didn't mean to do that.
Dumb.
Yeah, one of the achievements for this fight is complete without hovering.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this is why Task Manager is the hardest. You're given a so-so ability for dealing with her. And also, yeah, I did just unironically say Task Manager.
Yep.
And then
Let's
also,
be fair, though,
you're
Task
also given
Manager
the
has a
most.
better design.
You're also given the most restrictive missions with no hovering, which like actually makes some of her attacks really hard to dodge.
So, Jack, let me see if I've got this right. Basically, you can't get ambulance without a future update somehow allowing aches in the fucking game, right?
How did that not hit me?
Don't ask questions. Simply accept that you weren't struck. Do not question good things when they come your way. Speedruns are hard.
Bruh. Bruh. I dodged like just barely early.
It literally even did the slowdown for a second before it realized that
Oh no, you
dodged
should have
for
seen
so
one of my
little
attempts at
before it
Forgo
died.
DDD. I hit him with a full hammer strike. It depleted his health, but at the exact same moment, his hitbox interacted with mine and I took damage. So he died at the same time so he died at the same time I took damage.
That's
cringe.
just rude.
Yeah.
Shouts to gun, gonna be one of the most mid abilities.
Well, I mean specifically, I'm using just basic ass ranger. At least in Hundo, I use noble ranger, so I'm getting more shots.
I heard Space Ranger was decent.
Oh no, yeah, space ranger is really good.
It's no Morpho sword, but still. I still think it's funny that the new meta for the Meta Knight Cup is Toy Hammer for Meta Knight, Crash for everything else.
And it's probably just because you can't do the phase 2 skip on Meta Knight with
Morpho Sword.
or Crash. You mean? Crash. I mean.
That's fair. But also, given that you can charge the hammer to full for the skip, it doesn't really matter. You know?
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Her proportions genuinely do look kind of off. I can't even lie. You know?
Yeah.
Also,
Or,
you can ditch Ranger for sword now, right?
that was bullshit. I don't know why I don't know why that one didn't work. Why that jump decided not to work.
She did not hit you there, I don't think.
Yeah,
Or at least she
I
shouldn't.
think I got hit by like probably the very edge of the shockwave hitbox.
That is nonsense.
Ah, hell nah. Clowerwing with the janky ass hitbox though.
That just kills.
Right, I said I was going to be doing homework, and then I didn't. I'm going to be working on that. I hate when our lab assignments do the stuff that's on pages of the textbook, because then I have to get my textbook, and I'm just like, can't you just give us, like, the assignment in a file? It's a computer class. What?
Forgot that's a grab.
Okay.
Okay. Bruh. That was bullshit. My Ranger just decided it doesn't have lock on anymore.
Ranger has chosen to cease to work.
Because normally it's supposed to like automatically lock on or like at least near her, but it decided to just not. That's why this is that's why I think this is a candidate for the absolute worst no hit. At least with Silly Dillo, you kind of just have to like pray. Silly Dillo is only hard if you're going for the absolute fastest no hit, which involves like hitting him mid spin in the third phase, which is like a fucking like risky as hell strat. But like if you like know to keep your distance, you can pretty easily get it, and you have an attack boost for that fight. It's just like knowing how to dodge the spinning attack on round 3 that's really hard. Also, he has some jank hitboxes in phase 1.
Well, it makes me happy that the cat girl is the hardest boss. This is kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
And also, not even one of the best cat girls. Let's be real here. Like a solid 6, maybe. Arguably even lower. Not to say she's not good, but she's far from great. You can tell, because I am chairwoman of the Cat Girl Council, and as the best cat girl, TM. Note, this is a very shared position.
Alright,
There's
Ranger,
a lot
please
of
work.
us. Just... she ain't it, Chief. In case you've ever had any idea if I know what I'm saying, I don't. Also,
Ranger, why aren't you working?
I'm sorry, chap. I'm so sorry. I just needed to unleash that.
Do what you gotta do. It's your stream and your speedrun. Do what you gotta do.
Oh, sorry, chat, but not sorry to us.
We knew what we were getting into joining call. Are you kidding?
I didn't expect the rage. I'm just playing Kirbo. I'm just playing
You were
as
tapped
Kirbo.
out. That was pure unfiltered rage. Pure, unfiltered fury. Okay, to homework.
Okay, I didn't know you were going serious. Wait, hold on.
I forgot how to do contact. Luckily, Google shows me how to do it in 10 seconds.
Alright.
We spent so long learning how to do this, but we haven't used it in like
No way! Ranger worked!
Ranger working. Rare.
Damn it.
You were almost falling asleep and then that happened.
Okay.
Well,
It didn't. I just fucking Kirby decided that I just wasn't close enough to the thing, so it decided to start taking slower to suck it up.
this fight is rough.
If I get past the 30-minute mark, I'm not finishing the run. On the split, I mean. Because I'm at currently 14
Honestly,
minutes
that's
on the split.
fair. I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, this split has been taking a while.
This is like what, attempt 15?
Something like that. I kind of expected Forgo DDD to be harder just because there's a lot of tornadoes and shit, but Jesus
But you can
Christ.
no. With Forgo DDD for the tornadoes, you can just run. Like, don't interact with him during those, and you just don't get hit.
Seriously?
Yeah,
That's it?
constant movement is your friend in that fight.
So what, this is the hardest no-hit?
For me. For others, it's Silly Dillo.
Honestly, I can see that. Silly Dillo looks kind of bullshit. Because, like, if you're going for the fastest, I imagine you said Silly Dillo was harder, so...
Yeah,
What I'm
because you
getting
have to
is-
like hit Silly Dillo while he's in a spin, and if you mistime
Oh,
it,
God.
you can kill him, but you'll still get hit, like what happened with me in DDD.
Oh, some of the Waddle Dees are locked behind no-hitting each of the bosses that aren't, like, the final bosses.
Yeah.
So, basically, all of the main world bosses have to be no-hit. All 6 of them.
All right. I was facing the wrong direction, so I'm just gonna have to play this out slowly. I'll wait for her to go back up.
Well, that hurts. Also, wow, base ranger deals 0 fucking damage.
Oh my god, wow, I did not even.
Why is base ranger so terrible?
Ooh, ping me on Discord.
Genuinely, I don't get it.
There we go. Only took 16 minutes!
Let's fucking go! Not 7.
got it
I'm
done.
17.
Well, actually, the split's still gonna be 17 minutes, but you know. Here's the part where I learned that I hovered. I didn't get the time limit.
So we have to do it again.
Yes.
But at least this one doesn't have to be no hit.
Nope, I have to finish the stage, and I don't want to fuck up my splits.
Oh.
And
Oh,
I'm strapped into
no.
a minute of cutscenes after this.
Oh no.
So basically, I do need fast phase too. So I just need to pray to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that Ranger decides to lock on.
So this fight is just hell.
Yes, and I don't know how anyone is able to consistently do this.
I just want to.
You know, I just realized this is not my favorite cat girl. Task Manager is. If this cat girl takes forever in a speed run, Task Manager doesn't. Score yet another one for Task Manager. Confirmed. Yes, I'm still on this. I have a one-track mind, and you know this by now. Why is Ranger so bad? Like, genuinely, its damage output is terrible. I get that it's a ranged attack and all, but Jesus. You have a gun. It's literally a fucking gun. Why does it hit with all the force of a wet noodle? What? I mean, we're not firing spaghetti at her, are we? It's a blunderbuss. And I get that blunderbusses aren't the best firearms in the world, but they're still firearms. You would expect them to do something.
I fucking... Oh my god.
Oh.
You've got this.
What am I doing wrong? If only, like, someone who is good at the game could tell me, because clearly I'm not. Did you know Torture was invented in 2022 when someone at HAL decided that you needed to no-hit all the bosses?
It wasn't even because it was no-hitting all the bosses. It was because of just this one.
Honestly, this isn't even like me being bad. I think the AI is just being mean to me. It's like, yeah, this took me a while in practice, but it wasn't nearly as infuriating.
JQ Empire.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Yet another gold character.
Alright, that had to have worked. That had to have been the limit.
I know that that was probably super tilting and infuriating. I know I would be tilted after all that, but you did very good.
Okay. Jesus Christ, 21 minutes.
Sub 30. And I'm so glad Elphilin is there to remind us about the thing that we're skipping.
Yeah, honestly, even if I finish this run, I just want to take a picture of the splits and just send them out of context in the Kirby speedrunning Discord, just saying all Waddle Dees. And Chad, I promise you that was the most infuriating no-hit. I've done all the other no-hits. DDD is like okay, just kind of gotta like watch out a bit in phase 2 because some of his attacks have weird timing to them. But like
King
you know.
or Forga?
King DDD, because I'm just going in order. Silly Dillo is just kind of like, whatever. You have an attack boost for that, and you're using a Wild Hammer, so you know.
Oh God. Yeah, that would.
So it's
definitely
kind of
make
like,
me-
it's kind of just like timing your attacks, really. Because, you know, it's all about because in that case, the hardest part is that you have to dodge to get the slow motion so you can get the fast charge.
Oh yeah, you don't you like need?
Yeah,
wi-
you
the
need
Wild
you
Hammer
need
blueprint
a
to get
second
it?
tier ability. You need a second tier ability
Yeah.
for 4 go DDD, and Wild Hammer's the one you get because it's in the same room as a D you already have to get,
Yeah.
and it's good and it's
That
just a
makes
good
sense.
ability. And DDD also gives you a hammer for free. So
I
like
love how
the
Meta
world
Knight's
record
just, like,
strat
kind
that
of-
I've actually kind of that I was doing was like take Crashin from 6-5, obliterate the first phase with attack up fully charged Crash plus a star. Because attack up base Crash is just barely isn't enough to end phase 1, so you have to like get at least a star in, and then you take Hammer for round 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Snowgrave at
Jesus
Jack
Christ.
3. Anyways, chat, the game can be fun again. I'm sorry for yelling. I'm sorry for obliterating your eardrums.
To be fair, we had Discord noise suppression. Good for the rest of you, though.
Yeah, like, I guess the most comparable way to say is, like, like if you wanted to do a genocide speedrun, but you had to no-hit Sans.
I don't deserve that one.
Why am I even going for this jump? Fuck it, sunken cost fallacy. I'm no longer going for this jump. That is a possible jump, by the way. I have seen it done, and I did it myself.
I have just seen the worst tweet of all time. My morning has been ruined.
Now you gotta share it.
Huh?
Well, what is the tweet?
You want me to share it? Okay.
You can DM it to
Okay.
me.
Anyways,
It's fine for stream. It's just so terrible.
anyways, you know what's funny is that, like, the Claw Ring no-hit isn't even as bad in, Hundo because you have Noble Ranger, so, you know, you have 2 guns. You're actually doing good. You're actually doing damage, you know?
Hold on, I mean a sandwich. Okay, so the worst tweet of all time. A streamer hitting it from the back, call that Poggy style.
I hate that.
That's
nah,
funny.
everyone hates it.
That's a
Obviously you
banger
find it
tweet.
funny, PB. No, it's not. It's not.
Woofle, what happened? Task Manager! Sex Cat!
Why does Twitter exist?
See, Woofle, the fact that you were able to defeat the cat is a sign that sex cat means nothing to you because you were aced.
Yeah, it just took me a while.
It took you a while to realize.
Just like in real life.
Hey, I didn't come up with it. It was one I found.
Come back just to hear that. Oh, no, Jay, you missed it. You missed it. I was fighting fucking Clarlene for 20 minutes trying to get the no-hit for the D.
Ayo, more accurate username of the best elf. So true. Meowdy J, how you doing?
Hi, Jay.
We missed ya. Did I really just say that? Oh my fucking god.
The brain was getting real.
What?
At least there's self-awareness.
You didn't hear that, did you, Woofle?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Good.
Good.
Good, because,
Oh my god, why did
I'm hitting Terminal Cat Girl, and it's at a level that's just impossible at this point. Did you just drop a flight of stairs?
Yes. Hi!
I just killed myself.
E! You know what's funny is that after I finished that fight the first way while not getting it took me like what 3 more attempts until I got the next successful one.
Yeah. A part of me thinks that might have just been really shit RNG.
I think I just like before it was just like just me trying to get back into the groove of it because obviously
Yeah. But the first few, I think that some of them were definitely tilt, but like
yeah.
some of them had to have been just bad RNG.
Yeah, I think some of it was just me getting like bad. Like some of it was just like also slight mistimes, getting punished.
Is this your first run of this category or not?
Yeah, that's why I accepted 21 minutes.
Yeah, we know, Tyler. It was brutal. Big Ben is the bell, not the tower. I thought Big Ben was a dude. I mean, it's named Ben. It's a
Anyway,
dude.
I need to remember to pick up Crash, and I need to remember to really quickly pick up Crash here. Actually, no, I just take it before the enemy gauntlet, and then I just crash the first wave.
My brain has a tweet from somebody else stuck in my head, and it's just so fucking stupid, but it's there. And it's bouncing around, taking up the place of a brain cell that I kind of need right now. The tower is Elizabeth Tower. What? Which Elizabeth is it named after? You've had like 70.
The hot one.
Anyways,
Am I
chat.
supposed to know which of the 85 Elizabeths that is?
Just don't question it.
Okay, Jay. Which one is that?
Oh my god, my C stick. My thumb is not working anymore.
Take care, Owen.
Anyways, chat. 2 trains holding hands.
Explosion. It's not faster to grab hammer there or anything? Oh, you grab hammer here.
I need it for a puzzle.
I'm stupid.
Okay, I just had bad DI on that.
Can someone look
We
at what
only have-
last place on the leaderboards is for all Waddle Dees? I remember it was like 4 something.
Jay, you think I give a damn about royalty? I recognize that no power over myself higher than myself. I am the greatest fucking thing there ever was, and nobody can stop me.
Greatest thing there ever was and ever
You
will
know
be.
this. True!
Humanity peaked when you were born on insert birthday here.
Okay, Jake, I think that's enough. My
And
pinky
soon I
hurt.
will transcend it and none can stop me. In case y'all can't tell, I have some wild
410,
ideas.
alright. 410 is the time to beat.
You can beat that. Absolutely.
Wolfo, just submit this on an alt account so you can have first and last place.
That is
True.
Such a stupid idea.
You mean such a based idea. GG's.
GG's.
That Elizabeth I was bi? Okay, she's also royalty, and therefore unbased.
Unbased. She's just passable.
Passable, yes, in that not the worst royal kind of way, but still not based. Remember, eat the fucking rich.
So true. Oh yeah, so you know, like, I complain about losing my ability a lot? You wanna know what I
Yeah.
learned? Apparently, almost every single attack in the game has a 50% chance to, get rid of your ability. Like, there are some attacks that will never get rid of your ability, and some that will always get rid of your ability, but a lot of them are just 50-50.
Oh,
Dang, I hate that. I hate the coin flip.
so it's not health based?
Nope.
Health based makes so much more sense though.
Yeah.
And it would reward a skilled player.
I mean, I
without
get the whole,
feeling
like, having some,
bullshit.
I mean, like, I will say, like, I get under, like, having some that will always get rid of your ability. Because that's, like,
Well,
kind
yeah.
of been a Kirby staple.
That makes sense because it's just like this attack exists to fuck you up, and it helps an attack feel like that, you know?
Anyways, I know you can just hammer space jump up to the, thing, but, like, since the thing's constantly moving, I don't want to, like, spend too much time on that, so I'll just take the safe way. Okay. Just...
So the Mario movie is coming out April 7th, 2023.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does it still have crisp rat in it?
I think so.
Chris San referred in the tweet.
Oh, it's very interesting, Matt. I'm not sure how exactly to feel.
Chris-san.
I feel like he does not deserve to be. There's no
Want to hear a
so
fun fact
good.
about gachas in this
He just
game?
doesn't.
Alright, what about it? Because I know, like, there's some about, like, how, like, every third gacha is guaranteed to be new when you're doing the...
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Yeah,
So that it doesn't become pure gambling.
yeah.
Hello, how's all Woofle Dees going?
I spent 20 minutes fighting a single boss.
Not to
Which one it was?
Oh no, Ash, you should have
I
been
don't
there.
friggin' know.
Ash, you
Yeah.
should. Okay, look, Kirby, Kirby.
I haven't played the game yet.
Kirby, what happened? Sex cat.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, we're good, joining.
Oh my god.
You know, it
Sex
sure is a
cat.
good thing that we have our good friend Elphil in here, so that when we inevitably beat DDD and get a blueprint, he can remind us that we are going to miss the blueprint. It would be such a shame if you were to be missing for any of the boss fights.
Yeah. True.
You know? I mean, what would we do without him? We'd miss all of the blueprints. Volcano fire!
The return
KK
of the
Fire.
return of the king.
So, in what situations is fire beaten by a tornado anyway?
Usually in stages where you need more horizontal speed than where you need more just like horizontal speed and height. Because the thing about tornado is that you keep your height during the entirety of its animation.
Ah, that makes sense. Oh,
So you can actually, so in some rooms that are like, you know, very long, you can actually make certain cycles way easier and faster than with fire.
So, to those of you who aren't in the know about the whole crisp Chris Pratt as just about everything in the fucking Hollywood. He gets cast for a lot of roles, all of which just turn out to be Chris Pratt in a different outfit. Or
You know
in
what's
these
you know what
upcoming
sucks? Because
cases,
I really enjoyed Chris Pratt in the Lego Movie. I like rewatched the Lego Movie the other day, and it's a really good movie, and he does a really good job in it. It's just
Yeah, but the more pressing thing is that he's also an asshole. Because, like, he supports very homophobic churches. And basically, when it came out that he was supporting it, basically what happened was nothing. Nothing happened. He got more roles, presumably because he has some shit on just about everyone in Hollywood. To which I would reply, what? Did he find your fucking porn stash? Who gives a damn?
Also probably just because he's a very recognizable name. It's thanks to Guardians of the Galaxy and whatnot.
Celebrities taking over voice acting positions is a fucking sin, and I will not be
It
hearing
works. Like there are
otherwise.
times where it works. Like Jack Black is really good at voice acting and whatnot.
Okay, but
Like,
that is a spider. That is a spider. I do not like that. Go away, spider. I don't like spiders, okay?
No. I was just laughing at how the game just wombo comboed me right there.
I am going to put this on a piece of paper. You there, spider, you're coming with me. I will be back, everyone. Where is trying to escape? I will be back.
E. Okay, well, good thing there's fire up here. Can this song win a grandmother?
Christ.
Well, can it? Any grandmas in chat?
Spider has escaped, but is no longer in my room, so it's no longer my problem.
Yeah, like Chris Pratt is a good actor. He is just very good at like playing one type of role.
Yeah, it's kind of like how a lot of roles that Johnny Depp plays are Johnny Depp, and this works for characters that are supposed to be like that.
Yeah, it's just when you start casting him as like literally every fucking thing,
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Because like Chris Pratt as in the Lego Movie or Guardians of the Galaxy makes sense. The roles were kind of designed in a way that works for him. Chris Pratt as fucking Mario? The man supports a homophobic church.
Homophobic Mario.
Not Yeah, Mario is explicitly not homophobic, like canonically.
It's me, Mario. I support the gays.
You don't understand.
Pretty good. It was
For both
shockingly
Mario
good.
and Sonic, they canonically are basically
What
just
20 minutes of Clowerly no-hit attempts does to a MF? All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quote that. Jesus Christ,
We're
that's
already quoting
funny.
it.
No, someone
Okay.
someone just clip it.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I meant.
No, but you're right. The Rock does just play himself.
And you know what? We stand him for that.
Isn't Charles Martinet dead, Jay?
No, Charles
No.
Martinet's still alive.
He's
No,
still alive?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
he's been alive.
I thought he died.
He's going to like have a special voice cameo in the Mario movie. They announced that at the direct.
The fact that he isn't Mario for the movie is a fucking sin, though.
Ryan
Literally
Reynolds
the voice of
and
Mario.
Ryan
Right,
Reynolds
replacing
does
him.
that too, but at least he's hot. True.
Okay, but Ryan Reynolds is, again, a voice that works better for that sort of thing.
Yeah, like
And
I can't see anyone but Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool,
Exactly. And even Detective Pikachu wasn't the greatest movie, but it was also kind of designed around him a little, which is
Yeah.
impressive considering it was a children's movie. You know?
Yeah, true.
But like, roles have to be designed around these celebrity voice actors. Like,
Not the other way
that-
around.
Yeah. Well, usually you also want more voice acting roles to go to actual voice actors. You want a role
Oops.
that's suited by the voice for it.
And I still can't believe, like, fucking Garfield. Like, you know what? Actually, I can see Chris Pratt as Garfield. That one feels like it makes sense.
Really?
That one
That's
feels like
such
it
a-
makes some modicum of sense.
That's such a beautiful clip.
I also like Ryan Reynolds because instead of buying Twitter like Elon Musk, he just bought a Welsh football club and is helping them grow.
Also bought
Sorry, my British just came in. I'll go cleanse myself.
But
The
yeah.
deep fried rat, yeah.
I mean, that's what Elton John
TLDR,
did.
hire voice actors, like actual fucking voice actors who are professional at voice acting, for shit like that.
What did Elton John
True,
do?
we are all
He bought a
wonderful.
football
You're all
club.
wonderful, chat. Did you know?
What club?
Shit. Forget.
Also,
His British
I'm just gonna
studio,
say that. I'm just gonna
Watford.
say this right now. Technically, you can actually, hammer space jump over this fight, because there's a tornado in the puzzle room. It's just I don't trust this hammer space jump specifically.
Yeah, Watford.
Watford. I didn't even know he fucking bought Watford.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he owned. Actually, no. He bought it. I think he's still on the board of directors, but he doesn't like vote it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, they're doing shit this season, so.
So are you not doing the hammer space? Oh right, you can't really do the hammer space jumps because.
Well, I
you
can
need
do
all
it for
the keys.
tornado specifically, because there's a tornado in this room. And, like, you know, there's a hammer enemy right before that, so it can work. I just don't trust it, because you have to get, like, almost max height, basically. But you can't do it for any of the others, so mostly just because you don't have access to hammer, and hammer is slower to get in some cases.
And you also need all the D's, including the ones that just show up on the path, right?
Yeah. But, like, you know, you only skip over Florina from what I saw. Anyways, Snowgrave.
Snowgrape glitches smell like Snowgrape bitchless Lamau.
Oh shit.
I love when ice power-ups have little skating things. I say this a lot when I'm talking about ice power-ups, but just look at it. Look at Ice Kirby and tell me that's not the most fucking wonderful thing ever.
I like hammer Kirby.
I like swords.
I'm a Kirby go,
Meta Knight Kirby feels okay, to be honest. It's Kirby just in a mask and wings, but it's kind of cute. Gets the job done.
Yeah, I just don't like how
Why-
it kind of interrupts, like just how it kind of ruins cutscenes, because you can't see Kirby's face.
Gigant Sword is terrible.
No, Gigant Sword is great.
Gigant Sword has such negative drip that it retroactively makes every other ability in this game cooler just by existing. That is not a standard you want to set. Can't you just hammer space jump past this entire puzzle?
Well, you need to activate the switch for the D to spawn, and I think it's like, I think it's too tall. I think the wall basically extends infinitely up, or like at least, you know, its hitbox. And also there would be no way to get out, I think.
Lesbian Butterfly Sword is the best one, Jay. You're correct. I'm definitely not biased because I am a lesbian with a thing
Okay,
for swords.
hold on. Gotta get this mixed. I need to focus.
You got this.
Got it, first try.
You got it, Umfi.
How do the mixes work anyway?
The mix order is the shop. Is like, you know, shop left to right. You need to have gotten ability at least once for it to show up in the mix. And yeah, that's about it.
Is there any way to make them consistent?
If you wait a bit, it will slow down. It'll start to slow down. You can't wait too long or else it will automatically stop. But it's enough that you can at least, like, you know... Also, wait, I need ice.
I think it's funny how the optimal strat for this is to basically just go, okay, I am blowing the Twin Frosties up.
Yeah. Also, because the no hit itself is just really hard if you aren't doing that.
Well, yeah. Nobody likes Twin Frosty. Let's be honest, I don't think anybody even likes Wild Frosty. Regular Frosty already looks stupid. This one's just worse. I'm gonna say it, the only one who really benefited from the whole wild enemy glow up, all things considered, was probably Bonkers.
Honestly, Wild Bonkers just looks natural. It doesn't help that normal
Exactly.
Bonkers kind of looked a little stupid.
Yeah, no, that's my exact point. The others just look terrible.
I love Twin Frosty. It gives you ice. Okay, Snowgrave Enjoyer.
Counterpoint, you can get ice from a snowman instead, and the snowman's cuter.
Yeah, but I hate Chili. Chili is always placed in inconvenient locations and always likes to make me drop my copy ability at inconvenient times. Specifically that one Chili at the end of one Daria Dream Parade. That's just camping the bottom of the ladder.
Okay, but that's kind of hilarious.
Anyway, I like how I struggled more with Clawline than getting a fucking mix, which is a 4-frame window, by the way.
Well, yeah, a 4-frame window is easy. You have, like,
Well, it's a 4-frame window at 60
Uh,
FPS, because even though the game is 30, the menus
you
are
have
at
a
60,
15th of a
so
second. That's
so
a
that counts
15th of a
as...
second.
So it's closer to doing a, like, since my experiences with Deltarune and whatnot, Undertale 3. Yeah, plus input delay. I guess I do have a bit of slight input delay.
Okay, but I've done RNG abuse in Emerald before, and that shit's frame perfect at 30 FPS, which is twice as hard as getting a mix. And let me tell you, that shit's pretty easy. It is coincidentally also why I don't do RNG minute for my shinies.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, like, you know,
Really easy.
when the Crash Mix was first discovered, everyone was complaining about how it's the worst thing in the run, and, like, you know, they'll always they always just get stuck resetting there. Cause like the only way you can get those enemies to respawn is to die.
Oh god, never mind.
Cause you can't just
That's bullshit.
cause enemies don't respawn by off-screening them like in older Kirby games.
Can you just enter and exit a door?
Nope, that also doesn't work. You have to die to reset it.
Why the fuck?
Alright.
That's dumb.
Alright, I'm gonna head on out.
Alright, bye
Okay,
Jay.
take care, bye.
Remember, prime the woofy.
True.
A woofy? A woofy?
A woofy? Prime the woofle.
Or tier 1.
Woofle
Yeah.
Ding
Tier
Courier,
what?
confirmed.
You can drop a raw tier 1, and that'll be goated.
Absolute rawest.
So, I swear to God, the King Dedede fight after the bullshit that was Clawreline's no-hit it seems like it's going to be a breather. Forgo
Yeah.
Dedede seems harder, but King Dedede doesn't have all that crazy
Yeah,
attack.
at least I could, like, you know, hover.
Yeah. The fact that you have to do Clawreline without hovering is just
Hold
fucking mean. It's like, do this boss that already has kind of bullshit patterns without hovering, getting hit, or missing a cycle.
It feels like some of Clawline's missions weren't designed to be all done at the same time, you know? Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
You can actually, you know, play the video game. What do you mean? This is a speed run. We don't play the game.
Oh, I shouldn't have risked that. I shouldn't have risked that.
But you didn't.
What happened?
Oh, never mind. Messed in the way.
Yeah, I shouldn't have risked that.
Oh, you got silly Dilloed.
That was honestly that was 100% on me though.
At least that one wasn't, I got bullshit RNG.
That one was just like I just risked it and I got punished for playing risky.
Painful, but still. It happens. And hey, that's how you learn for next time.
Yeah.
Besides,
The
if
thing
it
with
paid
DDD
off,
is that like with fire, like sometimes you are able to kill him earlier than normal, and it just is like kind of just like up to like how close you are to him. So
basically, your distance determines how long the projectiles are in the air for, and thus how long DDD gets to live,
yeah,
and,
and also
burn
you,
damage.
yeah.
Really neat.
I remember when I was first practicing this, I was describing it to Xander about how DDD was like the exact opposite of Clawline for me. Because Coloring, well, all my resets were in phase 1, and then phase 2 was pretty simple. And then in when I was doing DDD, all my resets were in phase 2, and phase 1 was fucking free.
Hi, Storm.
Howdy, Storm. How you doing? It turns out that the catgirl brain rot is getting even deeper with each passing day.
This is true. Sins have been committed.
It's not a sin. I'm just hot.
The sins of being home.
Fun fact, if you like me, you're gay. This is just objectively true.
There we go. Yeah, I played that one just a little safer. I shouldn't have gone in for that kill. I could have just let the burn damage kill him on that first attempt, so I 100% am taking the blame for that. Win the blueprints.
Counterpoint, Jack. Freeze shock and fire shock are determined by what's Noel's dad's name again? Noel's dad to be like basically counterparts. So there's probably also a fire equivalent of Snowgrave. You're welcome. What if I'm a cis boy? If you think I'm attractive, you're gay. This is just objectively true. And seeing as how I am objectively attractive. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. Not everybody experiences that kind of attraction.
Alright, the waste where life began, also known as Squisher. Anyway, I need to remember to grab Ranger here, because there's a few Ranger puzzles.
That's a banger theory. Did I accident... You know, the people who think that Toriel is going to be in the party for Chapter 3 probably just went wild at my mention of there being a Fire Snowgrave equivalent.
Yeah.
To which I would like to reply, kindly choke on my princess piece. I don't give a damn.
Fuck Snacker. All my homies hate Snacker. Yes, that is the name of the snake, and it's specifically with 3 S's.
That's great, that's great. I get it, because it's a snake.
That's so quirky.
I'm just calling it Vorsnake.
Oh.
That is the exact reaction I kind of wanted. You know that, right?
Well. It fits in.
This song is a banger, honestly. Kind of an underrated song.
I cannot hear it.
I don't see people talking about The Waste Where Life Began that much. It's a really good song for this world.
Well, I mean, a world name like The Wastes Where Life Began is just... You're going through this cute Kirby game. It's clearly in this post-apocalyptic state, but it's
How
kind
did
of
it
like
vor
the
me?
whole-
I'm bigger than it.
Do you really want the answer to that?
No.
Didn't think
Hey,
so.
chat. Squisher!
There's always a bigger fish, except that was a smaller fish. Are those things fish?
What, squishy?
No, the vor things.
No, they're snakes.
The other vor things.
I
And
don't
don't you dare say that's Kirby.
Kirby!
I will...
Kirby?
The thing that
Kirby,
ate
Kirby.
you.
Saving the day!
I will...
The cracker! Jay.
Christ.
Seriously though, what are those
Anyway,
fucking things called?
I don't remember.
The thing that ate you.
Yeah, I can't. I don't remember. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember.
Vorfish it is.
Anyways,
Fish.
Oh yeah, Jack. Did you know that Jack, did you know that it's actually now confirmed faster to get the ice to get the ice Waddle Dee for freezing Florina in World 2? And then you just get Tornado and do the rest of World 2 with that, and then pick up Volcano Fire before Tropic Woods. So yes, Snowgrave is now in any percent. E. I like how literally like almost every single Waddle Dee is just in this room.
Well, it's a really fucking big room.
This level itself is only 2 rooms. Well, actually, there's a secret hidden 3rd room.
The main level is 2 really big rooms.
Yes.
Seriously though, just the fact that the thing is called the Wastes Where Life Began really just sets in the tone for like, this is not some cutesy place reclaimed
They're
by
called
nature.
Pacto. Just look it up. Thank you, Jay. So Pacto is what ate me. So Vorfish.
Vorfish it is then. I'm glad we're united on that. Vorfish is better, yes, thank you, Jay. But, yeah, just the game goes from, oh, this is a cutesy place that's, like, sure, there's no people, but the animals are reclaiming it too. Yeah, this is what happens when a world is literally abandoned by those who dared to defile it. Everything
Yeah.
is covered.
I still love how
in
like this is
chocolate
just fucking like Kirby with like the fucking apocalypse as like set dressing.
Oh, humans always existed in Kirby. There was... Have you ever heard of Shiverstar?
Was that ever confirmed? Because I don't remember that like because people treat that like it's canon fact, but I don't remember
Okay,
it ever being confirmed that like that was actually meant to be Earth. I'm just bringing it up
Your
because
god of
because
Kirby
I
is
am a
canon.
because I am a because you know I am a Kirby
Kirby
lore
lore
expert.
enthusiast.
So I just want to know if that was ever officially stated that it was intended to be Earth, or if that's just like fan theory that was spread so much that people just take it as canon.
Okay, I'm checking the wiki page, and the screenshot of it is literally just North and then South America.
Yeah,
On
but
a
like that could
frame
also just
brace.
be they were just like fucking just using that as
Crazy.
just like as a base texture, just like they're just like, oh, we kind of want to show the planet used to be popular. All right, just fucking grab an Earth texture,
Oh, apparently everybody in the world officially moved into the past. They literally just jumped back in time and called it a day.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, my personal fan theory is that like whoever lived here is like what the closest the Kirby universe has to humans.
Yeah, it is not officially confirmed, but the official thing is, the people all fucking dipped.
Yeah.
And
I just think the
left
idea
behind
of
all
like
their
Earth
shit.
being a thing in Kirby just doesn't really fit. I like that we have like things that can be equivalent to Earth. Like this is like because this place is basically the closest we are going to get to like Earth and Kirby. And like I'm fine with that.
Crazy. Good night, though.
Good night.
Night.
I mean, Adeline is a human. Human-esque, I would say. Because that's a thing in other series, like, where, like, it technically isn't, like, technically, I'm just going to use Xenoblade as an example. Technically, Shulk isn't a human, he's a Hom. And apparently, and, like, and that's apparently a different thing from human, which is just a thing in Xenoblade 2. Like, there can be human-esque creatures that aren't technically human. I'm like, yeah. It's just my own personal headcanon. We literally still don't know enough about this place. I think it's probably intended that the ancients came from here.
That's what I'm getting from that.
That's my theory. Because that feels pretty good. I was typing that, yeah. So I mean, with like all the parallels to Return to Dreamland with like the portals, and like we know that like stuff like the Star Cutter, Lore Star Cutter, were made by the ancients. There are intentional parallels. Also, thank you for a follow. Also, wait, I need to grab drill. I can just grab the drill from up there. Anyway, because all Waddle Dees is cringe and boring, we don't get to do any cool, funny swag skips. I remember when I was first learning all Waddle Dees, I was just expressing dismay at the fact that you can't do any, you basically don't do any mouthful mode skips. There's only one cool skip you can do in all these, and it's like the old tornado skip for 6-5. Because obviously you can't do the hammer space jump because that just outright skips the room and the D. So at least there's still some cool skip tech in this game, or in this category, I mean. Yeah. All the portals in Return to Dreamland are the star-shaped portals that this game used in its opening cutscene. I'm just waiting for the day that the devs decide, hey, what if we finally make a game that actually delves deeper into Kirby lore? We're finally gonna get, like, our Kirby Legends or whatever. For the fans. Give me a proper Kirby JRPG that delves into the lore and isn't fucking Super Kirby Clash. Hey chat, do you think I could beat the rest of the game in about 15 minutes?
I mean, if you're just built different, maybe.
Okay, I need to remember after this stage I need to go back to Waddle Dee Town, put in Thank You Kirby, and upgrade Hammer. Morpho Knight is now canon, yeah. Well, I mean, Morpho Knight was always canon, just actually, like, an official encounter with Morpho Knight was never canon. Just like how Galactonite is canon, but, you know, technically there are no canon Galactonite fights. Galactonite fans stay losing.
I went to go make a sandwich. Are you winning?
Yeah, I'm winning.
You have no idea how much I love that the canonical explanation for Morpho Knight is
It's a butterfly that decided that this final boss fight would be shit, and decided to do it itself.
Yeah. I will say,
It
I hope
literally-
I do hope that, like, you know, if they keep bringing back Morphinite, I hope they don't keep doing the fake out thing, because, like, that's something that you can only work so many times before it just starts becoming boring.
Counterpoint. Imagine if they did the fake out point out of like one of the random bosses halfway through.
That
the
would be
next-
good.
the
Like, you know,
post-game.
there's only so many times they can pull the same shit, because, like, you know, it works here because, like, you know, that was unexpected. Like, you wouldn't just expect them to pull the same shit twice. Especially since, like, the whole
No,
Morpho
yeah.
Knight appearing in Guest Star was kind of just a play on everyone being tired of Galactonite fights.
Yeah. Morpho Knight makes more sense than Galactonite. I'm just gonna say it. Galactonite. is
Galactonite's most interesting appearance is in Kirby Clash, or Super Kirby Clash specifically.
and in that isn't Galactonite literally just called Aeon Hero or something like that?
Yeah, and that's the most interesting part about it, is because, like,
Oh
why...
wait. Technically speaking, Galactonite is not.
Don't mind me
confirmed to be
spoiling the
canon
game for myself. I love
as
Kirby.
he hasn't.
So true, Ash Mike, though.
I checked the official wiki, and apparently Galactonite is not officially confirmed in any canon anything.
Yeah, I would assume he is a thing that exists, but, you know, just hasn't had any canon appearances. Because, like, my standard for the Kirby canon when it comes to, like, the side game modes is that, like, information you learn from them is indeed true and canon, but the events themselves aren't. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do.
I still just think it's so funny that
I'm
Morpho
shitting.
Knight
I
goes
just
to
got
go-
Rayquaza. What?
You got the shiny Rayquaza already?
Wait,
And
you were.
what?
How many resets?
Am I missing something? Why?
Not resets, runaways. Right? You're doing runaways for Rayquaza, I think, in Emerald.
Oh my god, are you dead ass?
Yeah, you can do runaways for all of the non-roaming legendaries in Emerald, including the mythicals.
No,
So-
I know that, but like already because Emerald is hard to get shinies. Well, like static.
Runaways are longer than SRs. It's true, but they're not like that much longer.
Yeah.
VC text. Okay. You know you can join call if you want, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that. I want to hunt that someday. How many resets anyway?
Yeah.
Like, genuinely. What the fuck?
At least 2.
If it was at least, if it was 2, that's insane.
That's actually a really good point about Morpho Knight being a
Yeah.
Dream Eater, canonically. Like, imagine you go to defeat Nightmare, and
I mean,
you can't.
technically they pulled out the Nightmare fake out in Kirby Clash because they didn't transition to a fight with D-Mind, and that was pretty funny. So we've already
No,
got
but
we've
hear
already
me
got
out.
our Nightmare fake out.
You go to beat Nightmare, and you can't because you don't have whatever the fuck magical artifacts or whatever the hell you need to beat the fuck. So, instead you go, you fight Morpho Knight to prove your worth. Morpho Knight fucking eats Nightmare and proceeds to use Nightmare's power to try and fight you.
Wait, what D did I miss?
Yeah?
Clearly, I'm god of shiny hunting.
How many resets anyway?
I did 1746 runaways.
I thought you were just gonna finish with 17.
Oh, it was that one.
How did you do so many runaways so fast? Jesus.
Oh, I've been
Alright,
doing it
well,
on Python. I've been doing it like pretty.
That's
much
like 7
all
minutes
day.
still gone, but whatever. I forgot, but I just literally did not perceive that chest at all.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah,
This is your first run, and
Yeah,
it's
no,
rough
and I
edge.
can already save like 20 minutes. Or
I'm
you know.
gonna attempt Ultra Ball it.
Storm, did you hear about my really stupid idea for how I want to hunt the Reggies?
Go on.
So, Battle Tower in Ruby and Sapphire. It can have shiny Pokemon in it.
Yeah.
Listen, honestly, I feel like I'm just done tilting after Clarlane.
Fair. Shiny Pokemon can't be caught in the battle tower, right?
Yeah. Oh, I
Wrong.
think you talked about this in VC earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, you just royally fuck with the roamers and you murder your Lati.
Do I have any Pokemon with, like, sleeping moves? No. Okay.
Storm, how dare you not have a Smeargle dedicated with Super Fang, False Swipe, Spore?
I'm a lazy shiny hunter.
You laugh, but if you want to do battle tower based shiny hunting in Ruby and Sapphire, you need a dedicated level 40 Smeargle that outspeeds your Lati. It's not that hard to get if you have a synchronized Mon and are willing to do some resetting for a good speed IV so you don't have to EV train too much.
Synchronize
you
works
need
in Emerald?
In Ruby and Sapphire, I think.
I thought that was only like a Gen 5 thing.
No?
I mean, it just reads your save.
I'm shitting.
I'm gonna
But,
brown.
yeah.
Also, I never said hi to you, Sto.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Sorry, you know, speed gaming, speed fasting.
This
You are
this
going fast.
this just in, Woofle hates Storm. Confirmed.
It's just in Ripple hates gaze.
Well, that's
I mean, I hate everyone.
Yeah.
It's
Do you think you can tank a Dragon Breath from a level 54?
Dragon Breath is not that strong. It's like what, 65?
I would not risk it.
Yeah.
It is a super effective move.
I just risked it. I did hardly anything.
What is your lead?
A level 54, Altaria. It's killing my...
Oh, level 54. Yeah, this thing's going to maul your team. You have a Master Ball, right?
Yeah, I do. I was
Good.
just hoping to be able to catch it in an Ultra Ball. I've got 3
Honestly.
Pokemon left.
The one thing that I will say about the earlier gens, they lack a lot of the cool Pokeballs.
They do.
Because, like, basically, if you're playing any game that doesn't have the Apper Balls, you're running at a disadvantage. And if you're playing in any game that doesn't have the Apper Balls or, like, Luxury Balls, or in the case of the Gen 3 games, even Premier Balls, you're basically out of options.
I have balls. Sorry.
I'd like mine removed, please. Can I have them replaced with, like, cat girl features?
Cat girl feature. You
Yeah,
just get whiskers.
No, like ears and a tail, and just make it happen.
Oh, that's what you...
I want to be the Mecha Cat Girl. You cannot fucking stop me. I will destroy everything that you know.
When you said that, I literally thought you would like... like, instead of balls, you get like cat ears in that area.
I would rather not have that, thank you.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Alright, yo, I'm gonna do it. Look at me, I am perceiving the treasure chest.
Mozart was a cat boy, yes, you're correct.
Guys, I did
Also,
it.
hell,
I did it.
What?
I perceived the
Good to have.
treasure chest.
Okay, that's my
You
last
perceived a chest?
ball.
I
I'm
want someone
gonna
to perceive my chest.
I'm
Yeah.
just to ball it now.
Yay, you didn't fail it.
Well, yeah, I wasn't going to fail it because I have a Master Ball.
Still, that means that you'll need another Master Ball if you want to dupe the. Who am I kidding? You can absolutely just cheat in more Master Balls. Who's gonna
Yeah.
stop
We
that?
have no proof
God.
of that, but the proof
His
is
sins outnumber your
proof
own.
is I made it up. That's my source.
Your Honor, trust me.
What shall I name
Source.
it?
Source. I made it up.
I'm naming
Uh,
it New.
That's an interesting argument, Senator. How about you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
How about you back that up with sources? The fucking Valve intro.
Let's go. Oh, I'm taking nature guesses. What would you guess the nature is?
Docile.
Naive.
Okay. Let's see. Let me heal. 'Cause most of my
That is
team.
definitely one way to describe that, Jay. Also, Woofle, I appreciate you just completely ignoring the discussion on Vor in your chat.
Oh no, yeah, I purposely wasn't acknowledging it.
A full disclosure, given the fact that the I love Vor joke runs in Xander's stream, I expected him to have this discussion happen in his chat first.
Okay.
Fit through all holes? All holes? Yeah?
It's Jolly Nature.
Damn it! I was gonna
Holy
guess
shit.
Jolly, but I didn't want
I
to.
don't know if that's good or not.
That's
But
good.
All speed minus special attack.
okay.
Timid,
You're
timid,
saying words.
timid or Jolly would have been good.
Cool. I'm gonna force it to be a contest start.
If you really want to, you
Alright,
can
anyways,
try to get all the stars. I mean, all the ribbons.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That's exactly why I'm
Anyway, guys,
shiny hunting all my legendary beasts in Kala.
fishing! Fishing!
Real gaming
I'm
moment.
pogging!
Yeah.
This is a preview for Wednesday. This is a preview of what's going to happen on Wednesday.
I have a Landorus that has all the ribbons from Gen 6 and up.
That's
Nice.
pretty cool. It's really hard to get a good picture of Pokemon like on a screen. I need to get a new capture card. I wonder if Loopy's got one.
I am not about. I hate that I'm tempted to look up just the first instance of Vor.
I got you.
I don't want that on my Google search history.
I don't give a damn.
Okay. Is working on getting more
Wikipedia
built.
may refer
May
to
2020.
a Latin suffix, typically erotic desire, a monster from 1996 video game Quake, or a commune in Albania.
Oh, it comes with Fly. That's cool, I guess.
Spelling speed run.
Does extreme speed exist in Gen 3?
I don't know, let me check. Yeah, it's in his moves.
And then God said, "Let there be Vor."
Okay.
Hey,
this
chat, spam
Wikipedia
1 if
page-
you agree with Alex. So true, Storm.
Guys, stop! It hurts.
Obligatory horny joke here.
Oh, chat, I can't believe I didn't get world record on the run where I spent 21 minutes fighting Clawrelane.
I have a repel going, that's why I'm not getting an encounter. I forgot. But now I remember.
I'm pretty sure second place is happening in like 30 seconds.
Oh my god, really?
No way. Nice. Cool. I got a picture of him. And now I'm going to save.
Alright, I couldn't remember if it was a 239.26 or a 238.
I'm gonna save again just in case.
I'm gonna save again just in case.
Yeah, I am.
No, it's just
I'm
gonna be like that.
actually the third time as well.
No, I think you're right to do that. I have saved. I've saved 5 times in a thing before. I cannot blame you at all.
Okay, my brain is melted now.
Mood. Anyways, level design is my passion.
Graphic design is mine.
I really love and how in like Sword and Shield
Who
when you
is
do
the
a
best
raid.
Kirby speedrun in your opinion? I don't know.
Wolfle D. I
There
really
really
love.
isn't. There really isn't any best Kirby speedrunner.
I really love when you do a raid in Sword and Shield and it's a 1-star and then everyone else is just level like just have like insane mons and then there's just one Pharisee because they just started the game.
Let's see.
Because when you say overall all Kirby games, that's like way too wide of a topic. There's like a lot of Kirby games.
Kababi games.
Kirby game.
Anyways, hey chat. Banger alert. I can't believe how Laboratories was able to make a song that just literally fucks. This song has sex.
Real gaming moment. Clearly, I'm cooler than everyone.
What do you mean? I have a shiny Rayquaza as well.
Is it in Gen 3?
Technically, yes. I have one in Oras.
That's not
That's
Gen
Gen
3.
6.
That's why I said technically.
No. It's Gen 6.
But technically, I have one.
Yeah, you want to know something that that people learned about this game recently? Whenever there is a notification for a hidden D on screen, load times are longer.
Huh, I did not know that.
That's weird.
Okay.
Why you fucking zooming across that?
Basically, tornado allows you to move quick and avoid losing height.
I'm glad that they decided to add an auto-scroller to this level, just because it means we get to listen to this song for longer. Is it long enough to be significant? In some cases, yes. There are a few cases where certain Ds are faster just because the load time.
But it's irrelevant for all Waddles and for 100%.
Yeah. Well, 100% there is one case that I can think of where it is technically relevant. In that room I was just in, I saw Tippy do this, but it might technically be faster than the tornado over and grab the gacha capsule, just so you have time, just because you have the time before the loading screen. Because you still have to wait for it. So you get the shorter load time. Because I think it's because the game waits for the notification to finish before actually loading.
It's a hole. You did it. That's a lot of Waddle Dees.
Yeah. Time for pain. Well, I have to go back and buy buffs real quick. Bit of a goofy, silly time coming up. True. Oh no, he's dead.
He sounded so enthusiastic.
You seem really concerned there, Wolfle.
I am very concerned.
I wonder
was
how long
going
it's
to say-
gonna take for Italian Elon Musk person to get banned from Twitter.
Not long.
Hey, what?
Elon Musk is petty enough to ban that person.
Yeah.
Oh, who? What? Say that again?
There's someone posting Elon Musk like as an Italian person until
Oh.
he starts the site. Cause it's funny.
I liked one tweet earlier today, but I don't remember what it said.
I think third place might be coming. Third place was gone a long time ago, because I know Tippy has a 239, but wasn't. But, I'm pretty sure Tippy has third place, and Tippy has a 239.
This is cute.
So buy one now, and then buy one for later.
I love when I see like a cute art on Twitter and I go to send it to someone and then I realize they've already liked it.
I like how this is just enough buffs to give you the figure.
Breaking news! World's biggest clown purchases world's largest circus.
Oh lord.
Oh,
that's-
they're talking about Elon Musk.
Yeah. Half of the site is just gonna be banned by the end of the week.
Earlier I liked a tweet from Jay Schlatt that said Twitter's going downhill, and then he says like this website was never good to begin with.
Yeah.
I'm like quoting it awfully, but it's something like that.
Kel Surprise, the Super Mario Bros. Movie has been delayed.
Yeah, to April 7th in NA, and then a different day in.
Oh yeah, they
Japan.
have to dub it.
Alright, this is the easy part of Silly Dillo right now.
Oh.
Alright. And now it's time for pain.
It's... Well, he has a woman. It's definitely a real woman.
Who?
Oh my god!
Me too.
On the stream.
Bruh, okay.
He's a
Hold on, let
woman.
me just grab hammer back.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Silly Dillo's a redditor. We know.
Yeah.
We've been now.
You know what's funny is that the Silly Dillo fight kind of just ended in three hits. Basically, because you did.
Looking,
8 Chromer, so true. This is the hardest part of the run. Clearly, awesome guy, you were not here for when I spent 20 fucking minutes on Claw Lane.
Oh, what's it called? Look in voice text.
Okay. Yeah. It is a white stuff. But what you can do is devalue it. And you can get a look.
All I understood was devalue.
I'm getting tired and I need to finish my homework. Take care. Bye.
Good.
Bye.
I have to
Alright.
do a final. I just remembered.
Bye, Amelia.
I'll do that later.
Imagine being in school. This post was made by Dropout Gang.
Same.
Let's go, Dropout Gang.
Bruh, I was dodging. Guess I dodged too early. Maybe that's my problem right now. I'm dodging too early. Okay, I'm gonna have to pop my attack up again. I don't have to do that, but that just means I have to buy an extra.
Put him.
Hello.
Hello. I
Hi.
got a shiny
I'm in pain.
What shiny?
Rayquaza.
Ooh, and what?
Emerald.
Yeah, we gaming.
I
What?
do not like silly Dillo.
Me neither.
I don't like the way he looks. He's ugly. I know
That's
that's
the way
like
he has to make his women.
facts.
I just realized you got an upgraded hammer.
Oh boy, he has a woman.
His greatest weapon.
Women.
Maybe the woman was the true enemy the entire time.
He probably does more damage.
Oh my god, wow. Holy shit.
Oh, he has 2 women?
How did you dodge that? How?
Easy. That was like what? Third, fourth try? Whew. That one was a little stressful. Still not as good as 21 minutes on chlorine, though. I am in never-ending pain and misery.
I know exactly what you can do with the value Twitter. Live tweet my next tweet.
Also, Storm, you're kind of sounding like a little, a bit like a robot.
Storm, you sound like a fucking robot.
Valuing Twitter is my favorite activity.
I don't
Okay, I
think-
thought that was just
I
me.
already did it last time at Tumblr.
I don't even think Storm can hear us.
Yeah.
Yeah, bud.
Oh no, not you too, Ari.
It's spreading.
How many users that from?
Why is everybody a robot?
No.
Discord be functional challenge.
Or why did you give it to me?
They just realized right now. That's so
So yeah, Ari, just so you know, I spent 21 minutes on Chlorline for the no-hit.
On what?
On Chlorline, but World 3 boss. Cat, sex cat.
My Wi-Fi is
I
shitting
fucking
itself.
hate
Hello.
Sex Cat.
That,
She was
that
such
took...
a bitch when I was trying
Oh
to
my
get
god,
the no hit.
You should have seen me. I was like... I fucking, like, deep-throated my mic in rage.
It was
I
very-
was so pissed. Every time she hit me, it was just because that's stupid.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you know, I was also doing it so I had to get all of the Ds in one go, so I had to do it with just normal, basic-ass Ranger.
Ew. That's even worse.
Yeah. I basically had to do like fast, like the really fast phase 2, just so I could get the time limit.
Ranger is so annoying because it takes 10 minutes to aim at something.
Yeah, I learned the fastest way to get like. Oh, I got concerned for a moment with with that auto mod, but I see it. I see what you were trying. Yeah, I totally see why that got caught. So wait, where did the second one go?
Oh, do I? I'm not gonna allow it because just for future, for future proofing.
Oh well, I have to restart this stage.
I know there was like a running joke on Tumblr for a few years of like how much each user costed Yahoo when they bought Tumblr. And I just calculated what it is for Twitter, and it's about $199.
Damn, I'm worth that much.
It was like
I'm so glad I
$4
don't have
Tumblr as
Twitter
well.
for this exact reason.
Yeah, Ari, if you joined Twitter, then it might have been worth 198.
Yeah. Anyway,
That
I
was
think
kind of woofy.
tell about the internet. We should all start blocking every single ad we speak up.
So true, Storm. I definitely understood every single word that you just said.
So true, Oomphy.
Is there a way for saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, okay, I missed the one that was right here.
What's that button for then?
It was for a capsule.
I hate how they still give you the yellow ones until like the day you finish
Yeah.
the game. It's like I already have them all.
There's like 8 total Volume 4 capsules in the game. In fact, getting every single one of them is part of the 100% route because it just saves that much money.
I love when my Wi-Fi shits itself.
It's shitsing. It's gonna brown.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave the internet speed test tab open just in case it's. Because every time I test my speed, even if it's like.
The fire from the torch hurt me. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
How it do that?
Oh boy, I love waiting.
Oh boy, it's 4 a.m.
It's 4 a.m. in 3 minutes.
Ari, can you stream playing Kirby? I want to see a casual play it.
I'm not even playing it
Yeah, that's why can you play it?
right now. Oh my god, I'm so
Good luck, thank you for the good luck,
tired.
Rousey. This run has been going. If I can say that much.
Awful. If you just think about it, it's just future time save.
Exactly. I can't wait for
We're on
in the
world
future.
record pace right now. If you lose 30 minutes.
Yeah. Listen, just think about the times. Just think about the pop off when I get no hit claw lane first try and save like 17 fucking minutes.
You just need to do a negative 20-minute time save real quick.
Yeah.
And then you've got it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna plot warp to the credits, you know.
Just splice it, Awful. Just splice it.
Ouchies.
I love boring an entire.
I love inflation.
I almost missed that. I almost missed one of those. Oh, that would have been disastrous. Especially right at the end of the stage.
Again from the top.
Yeah, there's already like half an hour of free time to move from, and that's not just from me being bad at movement. Anyway, I need to after 6-3, I need to go back and buy 2 more attack buffs because of the silly Dillo incident. Or, well, the dodging early incident.
Dilly dillo.
I also gotta remember that I gotta hold for Crash here and not just instantly press it for the for the mini boss. Anyway, can I just talk about how much I love the phrase "meaty meals"?
That sounds like a kid's meal on at a restaurant.
Yeah. It sounds like a kid's meal at a restaurant, and of course that won't stop people like Xander and Amelia from like typing "meaty meals flush" in my chat. Specifically Xander.
What does that even mean?
The joke is penis.
Ah, I see.
I get it now. What ability is this?
Crash. Crash Bandicoot.
In my practice run I was doing earlier today, I reset the stage 3 times because I kept accidentally releasing the Crash too early. And it wouldn't kill the boss.
Yeah, I've never seen that power up in my life, so.
Dan, you're a fake Kirby fan.
No, Oomphy. Oh, so.
Would you like to see a bunny?
Yeah.
I have a question, that's
He is.
tall. Very
Look at his
tall.
nose. Look at his little nose.
Tall little guy.
Oh yeah, that's a good bun right there. Combi.
Coneby.
Have you Ari, have you seen that video of like the guy in a store that's like petting a cat that's saying, "Oh, that's a good cat right there."
I have, yeah.
It's a good video.
That's what you reminded me when you said.
It's almost like that was the joke.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, you did actually, because that's what you thought of when I said it.
Yeah, but I didn't know that's what you were going.
You did know the joke, actually.
Well, I didn't know that's what you were going for.
Well, I'm glad you figured it out.
I love how cute the Waddle bees are.
Yeah.
You know when your stomach hurts and you like think you're dying, but you just have to shit?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that's me right now, but that's me right now.
That was me this morning.
Me, right?
I'm going to brown.
Be
I'm
afraid of this
shitsing?
one. Is there like any difference between the green coins and the yellow coins?
One gives you more money. Okay, good.
like
At
in
least it
Zelda.
spawned. At least it spawned me back here.
It's okay.
That's a speedrun tech.
You tried.
Yeah, it's RNG Manep. Copium.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, why am I going back here? Just...
You're losing time.
Future time save. How is that boat not on fire?
Don't think
Made out
about
of
it.
metal.
How is it not melted?
Don't think about it. It's
I
made out of
agree.
super metal.
Super metal.
Metal squared.
See, we just fold it twice, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't burn.
It's time for the funky little dance.
I like Kirby's hat. Kirby's fresh with it.
Yeah, Kirby with that drip, looking a bit drippy.
Damn, he icy.
Sheesh!
Iced up.
Sheesh!
Frosted dips.
Wolfo, how long do you have left, do you think?
3 levels and a boss, and a boss in terms of actual Waddle Dees. And then the end game is basically the same as any percent because I don't have to worry about getting hit anymore.
Oh
the
yeah,
only-
you said you were gonna finish at like around 12, right?
Yeah. I said I would, like, if it went way past 12, like if it was like 11:30 and I was still in like World 5, I probably would have stopped.
So you have a world record minus 20 minutes time loss, right?
Yeah.
I love it when my inputs stop working.
Oh, you can't get smushed.
Hmm
Can't get
How-
smushed.
Oh god, my voice did a weird bend. How amazing. My Wi-Fi hasn't blipped once since I left the internet speed test page open. I wonder if it's because my Wi-Fi company is throttling our Wi-Fi and doesn't want us to know.
They knew that you were on the internet.
Yeah, they're checking your tabs right now.
No, there's like a thing where internet companies will throttle speeds, but then like they like speed them back up again if you go on like a check internet speed site. So I've just been leaving the tab open because I have a humongous brain
Why would they throttle?
to make more money.
They make more money by selling you faster packages.
I mean, like they make more money if they like lower the internet speeds because it costs them less on
Yeah.
like electricity.
And they can
stuff.
sell you higher packages.
Yeah.
I didn't think
And in
about
the
that
UK, our internet like bills, like the maximum amount that they can be was just doubled. So they're probably feeling the pain just as much as us. But that doesn't excuse it. Because it is against the law. You got the little green diamond.
Internet companies on their way to steal your money in the crappiest ways possible.
I want to eat the stars in this game. They look very edible.
I do not trust this.
Oh my god. Storm, I would stop you from doing that, but I too am curious.
I low-key want to, because I know like you can make like I had a thought somewhere. Like I want to like make a little like 3D like carving of it and then like turn it into a food grade silicone mold, so then I can make like little hard candies of like the shapes of the stars in the molds.
That'd be really cute, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it would be cool.
Storm, did you send Ari the frogs or no?
What frogs?
The frog Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, I didn't. I should send you them.
I'm sorry.
It was
All I needed to hear was Frog Sour Patch Kids.
Man.
And I'm
it was
already
on
on
TikTok,
board.
so my brain immediately just
Man, I love frogs.
Same. Wow, I send you a
Milf
lot
me.
of TikToks.
Yeah, you do.
Is it this one?
Wolf, I was very confused why you were walking around and not just staying there, and then I realized, oh, there's an open flame there.
They're not real, by the way. I'm sorry.
Well, it's because
Huh?
if you step on it, it goes out.
Yeah.
You have to pull it over.
Yeah, I just
And
forgot
that's what I'm
about
trying
it.
to do right now.
There are the frogs.
Oh my god. Can they be real?
There we go. First try. Definitely.
Alas, they are just resin.
E!
E?
Imagine you just went through the door instead of getting that
Why
guy.
is National Lingerie Day trending?
Why else?
With it?
Ladies, send me.
Hey, yo, money laundering?
The machine.
What if instead of Waddle Dee, they were called Wobble Bee? That would be funny, I think.
Wolfle's alternate username.
Woofle B.
No, Wobblebee. Cone bee. They're treating you like a little kid that you have to make the shapes fit in the.
The triangle goes in the triangle hole.
And where does it go? The square hole.
I just like that one of the missions is perk up with 3 cups of coffee. Alright, I need to go back in and buy my to rebuy my attack buffs.
Don't get hit by what's her name?
By Sex Cat.
By Sex Cat.
Sex cat?
I actually got that one first try on that stage.
Yeah, the thing
not
is
so
because
bad.
it's only the second phase, which is like the easier of the 2 phases. Because her attacks are way more telegraphed.
It's cause I like did all the bosses, no damage, and then went back to that area, and then I got to that part, and I just did it automatic first try, and I was like, oh, that was the
Yeah.
mission.
I wonder if
I'm buying the
anyone is
attack buff to
actually
make it even
saving for the
easier.
foot reveal.
What did you say, Storm?
Oh, I said I wonder if anyone is actually saving points for the foot reveal.
Yeah,
think-
not me. Definitely not me. No.
Oh, where is that? Oh my god, 1,000,000? Holy shit! I
Yeah.
didn't know that was a thing.
I think Drake has the most points right now.
How much does Drake have?
I don't know. I just know I think he has almost 200k.
Oh, I have like
God.
5,000.
I have 2,000.
I honestly thought I had the most
How
points,
much
but
do you
Drake,
have?
I have 106k.
I see.
Oh my god.
Drake
you
may
get
have
no
less.
bitches.
No, I literally leave the tab open and then I walk away.
No, 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 no.
I
Touch
would be.
some grass, Alex, please.
I did yesterday.
I did.
I
3
did
days
cope.
ago.
Cope. I did. I copium.
I touched grass yesterday.
Yo, nice
I'll,
gotcha.
I'll literally go outside right now and touch
I won't.
grass.
I'm gonna try and crash Gormondo.
You won't.
No, I won't. I don't go outside. I said that like I didn't go outside today, but still. I had to for medical reasons, which is dumb.
Yep, attack boosted crash. Just one shots, okay.
I have an ice cream in the freezer. I should
Dude.
eat that.
Do you want me to send you money, Harry?
Don't even stop.
What do you mean stop? Did I do something?
Shut your head.
Shut the fuck
What do
your
you
mouth.
mean? What did I do?
Shut the hell your mouth. Damn, we got fucking Speed Racer over here. Holy shit. Tokyo Drift and the whole thing.
Do you like my car?
Yeah, he pink.
God, now I need to find that video I reposted on Twitter a few weeks ago. Where it was just like a 3D animation of just like gas, but it was like fucking Kirby.
That star would be blue raspberry flavored, and it would have like gush inside.
Oh my god, you're right. It would be like
Yeah.
a gusher.
Yeah, and it would have like sour gushy inside. You know it.
I like gushers because it feels like something's coming in
Why did you have to say that?
my mouth. Because I knew it would be really cursed and
Man,
that
it's
you'd
crazy
hate
just
it.
how much easier these boss fights are when I don't have to worry about getting hit.
Fufo's like, I'm gonna ignore this conversation.
That happened a lot of majority of the time.
Oh no, yeah, I was literally ignoring a conversation about Vora in my chat earlier.
Honestly, I think like the people that make Kirby much should make gunners of the little star.
I wouldn't be surprised if those were a thing in Japan, because Kirby has a lot of merch in Japan.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Kirby is like
People
way
would eat
bigger in
that
Japan
shit.
than over here.
I personally would also eat that shit up.
Let the
Me with
degenerates
my
be
Kirby
degenerates.
makeup case.
Sex
Hell
cat.
yeah, with makeup case.
Best purchase.
It's a very good purchase. Why does that cat have boobs?
Sex cat.
I deafened to like clip you saying the gusher thing, Ari, and then I mute the stream to you saying sex cat.
Sex cat down, by the way.
That was really fun.
The clip is funny because right when you're done saying that, Wolfo just continues with his train of thought.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't listening to us. Like he was deafened. Kirby playing?
Kirby. I just like the idea that there's just this random ass roller coaster in the middle of this industrial factory.
How do you think they move stuff around?
No, they just gotta make the commute to work more interesting, you know?
Yeah. Bring up the morale.
Harry, please look in out of context because there's a clip there that's really funny from Wolfle.
Wait, is it the fucking Mario
I
thing?
did.
Yeah.
It's in the mode. It's me, Mario, and I spotted the gays. Your Uber coaster is here, sir.
Scarfy this dick.
What?
I got Scarfy
You had to
figure.
be there.
Yeah, you had to be there, you know. I still love that my go live notification was the first person to make an all Waddle Dees nuts joke gets banned. And then Ash made one minute into the stream, and then I actually banned him.
420, happy
Deserved.
420, everyone.
Oh, it does.
It does say that.
Do a nice invisible wall.
Oh yeah, huge W today. I went and saw my chem professor because I've missed 2 weeks of class. And he was like, yeah, you don't have to take the 3rd exam. We can just, like, not do that. And I was like, okay.
That's pretty
Nice.
cool.
Also, chat, say hi to Kirby.
Hi, Gobi.
Purple.
Aw, look at
Gobi.
him.
Little guy.
Get the little gentleman.
Yo, you got a pile of coins.
That was fast as fuck.
That's fast as fuck, bro.
Is it really faster going without going the mine with the mine?
Yeah, because it just spawns the cart later on the track, so. And then also, since I have Tornado, I can just do this. Anyways, luckily, all Waddle Dees isn't completely cringe. I can do at least one cool skip.
Wheel skipping? Oh, look, it's Rachel.
Ew, where?
It's the giant purple blob things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that adds up.
At least there's one cool skip in this category.
Oh wow, you figured out an easier way to do that.
Yeah.
What's the intended way?
You go all the way to the end of the room, grab the Alpha mode, go all the way back.
I don't think that's fast.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I mean the other night when he was doing it with the fucking hammer.
That one was funny. That one's funny. Because you just skip that room entirely. You never step foot into it. Alright. If I remember correctly from what I saw...
It's the snakes.
Okay, I just gotta get on the sign. Okay, can you... You know what? Bad. Bad.
You stop that. They almost got you.
Damn.
Oh, you're so close.
No, you were there. You can do it. Believe.
Yeah, I just had to go slightly not as far out. Eee!
You did it. Honestly, how dare the Waddle Dees be so cute?
Oh, you're so cute.
When they do their little wave. It's too cute.
I like how Waddle Dees are like enemies, and then at the same time they're Kirby's best friends.
Yeah. It depends on the day of the week, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like a real life relationship.
Enemies to lovers.
Best friends off the court, sworn enemies on it.
Going to my biggest hater's funeral just to make sure he's dead.
Dude, that boat is strong.
I gotta carry this with me all the way to DDD.
Bomb.
Yo, you zoom in.
I just
Damn,
find
Kirby
it.
got
I
a
just find it really funny that normally in like just an 80% run you collect all but 2 Waddle Dees in this stage. This stage is literally 90% the same for me.
Damn, Kirby got a strong mouth if he can bend metal.
Yeah.
It was already been.
Yeah, but he bends it more.
Yeah, like to go off.
Why'd you do that?
What that mouth do?
Cause he's the throat goat.
Goated
Oh,
with the
he's in a
sauce.
gulp and like.
Quirked up pink boy goated with the sauce.
Storm, did I really peak when I said that?
Yeah.
No, don't tell me that.
You asked. It's the gusher.
Oop, well, I'll just grab Crash from, I thought I was floating. Yeah, I'll just grab Crash from the town, since it's already in there, so. And I was probably going to need to buy another attack boost anyway. Because I just realized 200 seconds might not be enough to carry me from D to D all the way to the end of the game.
Another bun. This one has a little backpack.
Hey, where's the other Crash?
I can just go into the town.
Oh, okay.
Making VC text or your cringe.
That's not what I was looking at.
Backpack.
Is that a Sanrio backpack?
Huh?
Let me see.
Is that...
It might be Pom Pom Pudding, but I didn't look closely at it. No, it's Rirakuma. I don't think Rirakuma is under Sanrio.
It has ears.
It's not under Sanrio, but it's under Sanex, which is like a subsidiary of Sanrio.
Puppy with the drip.
Burby.
Burby.
Berkey.
Buggy.
Burgy.
That's a really bad picture of him. What did he do to his hair? An idiot. Oh my god, that's
I love mashing the B button.
This isn't real, but this is funny.
He bends metal with his mouth. My
Wait,
brother in
let's see.
Christ, he will eat gods.
Look in voice text.
Okay.
Alright, here's the last major hurdle.
Bro, imagine.
Come on, hurry up, click Studio Paint. I want to download the asset, please. Why isn't it opening? What is going on? Whoa. I think I broke Clip Studio Paint. Oops. Probably doesn't help that my laptop's been running for 12 days in a row, but that's fine.
Yeah, that doesn't seem good.
Key. Right, and this. There we go, I fixed it.
Oh, that was close.
Whew, got it. First try. Whew. Alright, well that's the last major that was the last major hurdle. Everything else is just business as usual.
Love business.
I took business in school.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it looks
I
like
got
I'm on
merit.
pace to not be last place.
I still think you should make an alt account so you can have last place.
Why did it move me out? Bitch.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, you don't need to fight them. Oh, nice phase. I just... God, that's so satisfying, just interrupting an attack by getting to the next phase.
so funny when one of the Waddle Dees and one of the bosses was like, don't guard the whole time, and
Yeah.
I got that, and I was like, there's a guard button?
Oh, Eri, have you seen my new Animal Crossing island?
I have not.
Would you like to?
Does that require me to get on my Switch, or do you have images? Oh, bye, Alex.
I mean, I
I
can do
can't believe
both.
Alex is
Either's
fucking
fine.
dead.
Because I'm so tired right now, I don't want to get this Switch out.
Wait, I think there's like video of part of it on Kai's Twitch. Wait, let me find it.
Alright, this is the hardest boss fight in the game. Just,
Ah, the VOD went away for the project. I'll just take screenshots. The pictures. I'm lazy.
that was such a hard fight.
I'm doing like European city core and like some farm core as well.
Cute.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
back.
okay. So, fun fact, my Discord just shit itself.
Kind of an L, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Honestly, you just should have had Discord not shit itself.
Yeah.
Skill issue.
I literally said Animal Crossing and then no response.
Animal
You can
Crossing.
visit my island if you want, Alex.
No, I was just reading it out loud. I was just oddly quiet after I said that.
Alright, I'm not going to get as good as a fight as I did in my any percent PB. Because my any percent PB was just perfect. It was like just a perfect fight.
My town is very laggy. Because I have lots of items. Come on, load, please.
Why is he... What is he the god of?
Just,
He's
Um,
nuts.
just the ultimate life form.
Yeah. He's Jesus.
I thought Kirby was Jesus.
No, Kirby's
No.
just a little guy.
Where's his beard?
Kirby's baby Jesus.
No, Kirby's just a little guy.
Stop calling him Jesus, it's rude.
Sorry.
It's Kirby phobic.
Kirby phobic.
Jesus Kirby Christ.
This is like the vibe of Kingdom Hall. It's just eating. There you go. Some decent stuff.
Alright, now for RNG. Alright, again, I didn't get screwed over by RNG.
Okay. Fun fact, if I go too far in one of my messages, it crashes my Discord.
Oh, that's funny.
Discord hates you.
Alright, time for truck.
You've been struck.
You've been hit by. You've been struck
You've
by.
been struck by truck.
Truck. Ah!
Harry, this is the part where you cry.
Oh.
You didn't cry when he turned into a truck?
No, I don't think I did actually. This is just like that scene in Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh my god.
I love that part where Miles Morales turned into a truck. Alright, time to destroy my fucking wrist.
Are you feeling?
Bro, that button pressing at the end, I was literally sweating. Pressing them so fast. Okay, let me see. Ooh, that's so cute. I like the tag.
Alright.
I didn't make it.
Whew. Okay, now for the real one.
See, big stuff. It's crunchy on the outside.
Okay, that first one was really
Cheeto
fast.
flavor. It's Cheeto stuff.
My hands are really sweaty, so this last one is gonna be really hard. 'Cause I can already feel my thumb just like slipping off the control stick.
You got this, Woofle. Just believe in the power of friendship.
Bro, when they make you do the joystick too, I was
Yeah.
actually like dying on that part. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
There we go. And
You saved the world from Cheeto stuff.
not last place.
Let's go.
Forward, let's go! What's last place? What's last place?
4 hours 10 minutes.
Damn, what a loser!
They probably fought Chloe for longer than me.
Imagine they
Iris Planet Popstar makes me uncomfortable.
I just got an ad for Adobe. I pirate Adobe. It's always ethical to pirate Adobe products.
They're like, oh, you want Photoshop? That'll be $1 Brazilian.
Literally.
That's when I cried.
Yeah, I cried there too. I cried there too.
I thought he died when I first saw the Wiffle playing through. I was like, he's
I
dead?
did too! And then he was back and I was like, oh, okay.
Comes back 3 seconds. I literally was crying here. Like you can literally just
I was like in tears.
Go to my.
And then he comes back 2 seconds later.
No, go to my casual playthrough. Just go to you'll literally hear my voice cracking.
He's not allowed to die.
Anyways, yeah, I think this run is improvable.
You with the 20-minute time save. So you're doing a hundo right now?
I'm doing hundo on Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
No, it isn't.
It's Tuesday.
Man, you sure got me.
Woofle, it is 12 o'clock. Now it is Wednesday.
No, it's Tuesday. Shut up.
That pillow on Kirby's bed looks so comfy.
It does.
I want his bed. I want his house.
Same.
Facts.
I want a house.
Little dome.
Nintendo
What-
give me Kirby's house.
Wouldn't it be funny that's like Kirby size so you guys can't fit?
Joke's on you, I'm short.
We each get our own Kirby house.
Steal his look.
Oh my god, yay, Luna won. I'm so proud.
Overall, what would you rate this speedrun, Woofle?
I would rate this task manager out of 10. gonna make a funny tweet. It's just I took a screenshot of just my segment for the clone fight. Hold on, and then I'm gonna need to go grab the SRC rules.
My tummy hurt.
You might need a poop.
I pooped earlier. It might also be the fact that I've been on my period for 3 weeks. Fun gaming vibe.
How are you like not running out of blood?
I don't know. I'm very tired of it. I had a pap smear today. In fact, I had 3 pap smears today. My doctor.
Alright, I've made the funny.
It was very odd having a doctor in my pussy.
I don't want to say anything.
I really gotta see a gynecologist, like for real.
They
Why?
wake up
What's
new
the
woolly
Because
tweet.
I've never been to one and I'm 20 years old.
Yeah, you're meant to have your first pap smear by like the time you're 25 or something.
Isn't it like the same thing as when you do a colonoscopy? Don't you have to worry about it until you're like 30?
No.
I can't wait to go and moan at the gynecologist's office.
I can't wait to do that when I get my first
She
colonoscopy.
kept asking me if there was any chance I could be pregnant, and every time I said no, she was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you can't be pregnant?" I was
Are
like,
you absolutely 100% sure?
Now you're making me
A
unsure.
year. It's just been
This feels like a
over-
trick
it's been-
question.
It's been over a year. I don't think I'm pregnant, funnily enough.
I was gonna say something, but it's gross. I'm not gonna say on stream.
Anyway, I'm glad that this is where
Yeah,
the
maybe.
YouTube
You
video
won't.
for this
No
is
balls.
ending.
I won't.